Another morning, another chance to heal, to rise, to tell the truth. Big day in the morning show. This is where trauma meets transparency, where the gossip got meaning, and the city finally gets heard. Big day in the morning show. From street politics to city hall, from independent voices to the sounds they ignore. We talk about it all. Big day in the morning show. Real conversations, real music, real events. No, there's just perspective.
Good morning. Welcome to the show that wakes the city up.
Play chess, not checkers. I'm always on your mind, it won't let up. You tried to play me, but you played yourself. I was 10 toes down, now you by yourself. Fuck boy, you can't fuck with me. You wanna act like you're better off without me. We know that's a lie, cause if I tell you it's mine, begging me to come back down when I'm alive.
You thought you could leave me? You okay?
You'll be back on my heels like you never left. I saw an old girl and I'm unimpressed. We already know that I'm the best, and you'll be back. Listen, my love, you gotta have it. Stuck on me, baby, like a magnet. Yearn it for me, boy, you said have it. You'll be back. You didn't wanna get right, so you got left. Love got you on lockdown, under arrest. But you the one who got yourself in this mess. Had to take my love back, repossessed. You gon' spin a block a couple times. Try to slide in my DM emoji eyes. Claim that you really is all disguise. Get out my face, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Back so soon? Welcome back. Psych.
You'll be back on my heels like you never left. I saw an old girl and I'm unimpressed. We already know that I'm the best, and you'll be back. Listen, my love, you gotta have it. Stuck on me, baby, like a magnet. Yearn it for me, boy, is it heaven? You'll be back. Terminator.
I don't even cry no more.
I see you later.
It's no point. Cause we all know he coming back. Ain't that right, ladies?
Terminator.
His favorite number 360. It's the boomerang for me.
Pull up, pipe me up for this one. Chill, chill. Hand up. Hey, I come with a fee. Fuck a little pack and ease it better. Baby girl come with a sweet. Smoke a little joint, can read the weather. I'm going home with no sleep. Run the shit up, get cheese together. Sweat little bell for feet. Damn, she fuck with a marketer. Beast. Don't be tripping over something you can't handle. Putting blood, sweat, and tears, this is a gamble. He in the trap, he got some work he can't handle. Make the wrong decision, now they burn the candles. I'm tryna hustle up and stay alive. Check my circle, had to minimize. Niggas ain't real, they been selling lies. Look at my bitch, I'm realer than you guys. All of my niggas coming from the bricks. Niggas be trickin' happy with them sticks. I take a diss track and take a piss. Niggas be telling lies, throwing hints. Niggas be rapping, huh? Niggas be trapping, huh? Niggas be stopping traffic, son. I don't want the bitch, she'll come with a line. I'm tryna nut, I ain't tryna have fun. Get back to the money, get back to the buns. Then fuck one with them niggas on hush. Fuck out, look like bitch on a munch. Drop that hoe off right in the cut. I'm tryna run these bands in a month. You ain't gon' eat, I'ma take your lunch. Pouring that lean in the tropical punch. Hold my wood, I'ma start with a run. AJ, yeah, I stick out the tongue. Niggas be rapping, ain't making no sense. They don't ever know they ain't hanging off the clip. Push them in the box if his shit don't sell. Feel like Chappelle, cause the nigga had baked. I already know these niggas gon' shake. I already know these niggas in the way. Coming up, bitch, be in my face. Kid in your mouth, I know it tastes. I got a soul that the niggas can't break. Fuck with shoulder, cause that's my ace. I come with a fee. Fuck a little pack and ease it better. Baby girl come with a sweet. Smoke a little joint, can read the weather. I'm going home with no sleep. Run the shit up, get cheese together. Sweat little bell for feet. She fuck with a marketer. Beast. Don't be tripping over something you can't handle. Putting blood, sweat, and tears, this is a gamble. He in the trap, he got some work he can't handle. Make the wrong decision, now they burn the candles. I'm tryna hustle up and stay alive. Check my circle, had to minimize. in the miles. Niggas ain't real, they been selling lies. Most of my bitches realer than you guys. All of my niggas coming from the bricks. Niggas be trucking happy with them sticks. I take a disc track and take a piss. Niggas be telling lies, throwing hints. Hand up, band of scoreboard. JJ, go, go.
Let's change. Settle down. I got a lot of shows I ain't never ran. I got a lot of bros, I can't let them down. I got a lot of dough, I ain't never down. Cause I ain't tryna settle down. I got a lot of shows I ain't never ran. I got a lot of bros, I can't let them down. I got a lot of dough, I ain't never down. Would you like to be the wifey for the flight lead? Cause this alphabet met you like G's. You're looking like Miss Independent. But I'm looking like something you might need. I'll let you show me around that little town that you come from. This is it, show me all the clowns that you run from. I'm from the town where the homies swing sticks, but we keep 100 rounds in that gun drum. For me, settling down is a process. I'm always on the go, I don't know what stops next. I got a lot of shows I ain't never round. I got a lot of bros, we the top pick. Now while you're caught up in the game, it ain't pop yet. Let me show you around the top of the yacht deck. And if she can't swim, she gon' drown. She probably get wet like a Loch Ness. Let's chill. Cause I ain't tryna settle down. I got a lot of shows I ain't never ran. I got a lot of bros, I can't let them down. I got a lot of dough, I ain't never down. Let's chill. Cause I ain't tryna settle down. I got a lot of shows I ain't never ran. I got a lot of bros, I can't let them down. I got a lot of dough, I ain't never down.
From the west side, baby girl say she from Compton. Ask me if I'm rolling, said I might be. Little fashion killer, we ain't trip, ain't even dropped yet. Know she got a thing for them double C. Girl, I'm from the city where them sirens be your lullaby. East side where them beats ride. You know I relate, I cut different, I ain't nothing like them other guys, no, no. Told her that I feel the same. Told her that I like your aura, swear I adore her. Make a mother for her daughter, that's my little babe. She tell me I'm always soaring. Fast life, nice foreign. You know I'm right back to you soon as I hit the stage. Kilo baby on the go. Yeah, she gon' tell me play safe. Told her you already know. Yeah, she say I'm always on the stage. Tell me let's chill.
Cause I ain't tryna settle down. I got a lot of shows I ain't never ran. I got a lot of bros, I can't let them down. I got a lot of dough, I ain't never down. Let's chill. Cause I ain't tryna settle down. I got a lot of shows I ain't never ran. I got a lot of bros, I can't let them down. I got a lot of dough, I ain't never down. Let's chill.
get you out of my head. At this party trying to have fun, but it won't happen unless you're here. Have visions of your smile, girl, your touch, it drives me wild. Cause the truth is that I want no other girl. From the day that we met to the times that we spent, I know that you're the one for me. The touch of your lips, every time that we kiss, sends me to another world. My dream now. Daydreaming, just thinking of you. You know you're everything I need, girl. Everything I want, girl. Daydreaming, just thinking of you. You got that special kind of love that makes me want you more and more.
Hey, am I dreaming? Cause I don't wanna wake up. I love her with her head tied, sweat, turn no makeup on. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing out, cool. You remind me of my G, man, you wanna ride too? What's the fact? You know how to act, lay you on your back. Get the cat, gotta break me off, tuck me like a boss. And the course, take me as I am, I ain't got a flaws. Niggas mad cause they spent the cash, never got to smash. Look, love the way the booty vibe, but I just wanna get right to it. I ain't one for all the talk, you got you swinging off the trees, yeah, just like we in the jungle. We ain't nothing, I got plenty, I'm like charging with the buckets. What's the meaning? I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming. Feeling like Joe to see cause I'm fiending. For your love, when your touch, it's the thought, got me open, you don't really take much cause I'm
Dreaming, just thinking of you. You know you're everything I need, girl. Everything I want, girl. Dreaming, just thinking of you. You got that special kind of love that makes me want you more and more. Dreaming, just thinking of you. You know you're everything I need, girl. Everything I want, girl. Daydreaming, just thinking of you. You got that special kind of love that makes me want you more and more.
Now slide to the left, left, left. Now slide to the left, left, left. Now slide to the left, left, left. Now slide to the left. What you over there for? Now slide to the right, right, right. Now slide to the right, right, right. Now slide to the right, right, right. Now slide to the right. What you over there for? Let's high step, kick toe tap, high step, kick toe tap, high step, kick toe tap, high step, kick toe tap. Wiggle, 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 walk with it. 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 Walk with it, 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 walk with it.
I know you lying. I know you lying.
I love you, Sean.
Just say free. 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 You ain't gotta ask me. Look at all the faces of the people that you see. Ain't enough housing, drug abuse is on high. Mamas and the daddies, they can barely get by. Talking about justice, you ain't gotta ask me. Look at all the people protesting in the street. Ain't enough food, governments ain't gon' lie. Can't say the mommies and the daddies ain't trying. Rob the shoot and kill. You need a short and a will. How your homies think you're the homie just to make a deal? Sell your land up under you, claiming that they tell the truth. Knowing shit they shouldn't know, fucking on them prostitutes. Domestic violence on the rise, that's some shit you need to know. Wonder if she getting beat, point them out of fear. Ain't enough damn parking for the cars that we got. How the fuck they build apartment buildings with a parking spot? Just say free, you ain't gotta ask me. Look at all the faces of the people that you see. Ain't enough housing, drug abuse is on high. Mamas and the daddies, they can barely get by. Talking about justice, you ain't gotta ask me. Look at all the people protesting in the street. Ain't enough food, governments ain't gon' lie. Can't say the mommies and the daddies ain't trying. Cause it don't make no sense, suckers going up on
beyond. Trying to find a meaning in the darkness, see the signs. As we wade in the water, they use the truth to make us hide. Hate to see the proof and we just rolling with the tides. And blood still dripping on the leaves. Knowledge is a weapon, we gon' need to intervene. And there ain't no justice in the game, there's justice in the pain. Remember all these quotes, remember all these names. Justice ain't free, justice ain't free. And that you see. They really get involved. Ain't gotta ask me. Justice really ain't free. We really just gotta stay focused, stay happy, work hard, stick together. We gon' make it. That's the truth.
Justice ain't free. Justice ain't free. Justice ain't free.
When it's real, you ain't gotta chase. When it's real, you ain't gotta force. Searching for love when it's in your face. I'm the one you know you can't ignore. Cause how long do I gotta wait? You don't wanna be telling your friends I'm the one who gotta wait. But I'm patient, I'm for it. Weighing out my options, let a nigga explore it, baby. Talk to me, let that guard down. I see you're timid, but that feeling only revolve around past relationships and experience, baby. Come deal with somebody that's experienced, baby. All I know is to love you exactly how you should be loved. These hoes be corny, swear these hoes be doves. Last thing I wanna do is give up. So let me know if this works, cause I ain't tryna hurt. And I won't put you in no position to make it worse. I'm grown, baby, I ain't here to kick you in the dirt. I'm grown, baby, I'm here to lift you up, show your worth. Baby, understand me. I can see as far as building a family. Too deep in this, but I don't feel I need a plan B. Going my way at the end of the night. I really want you for the rest of my life. So let me know if this works for you, yeah. You're ready. Cause you know everything's blessed when I'm at my best. I got a few things to get off my chest. Just let me know if this works for you, yeah. When you're ready. Cause I'm down to go all the way. Let me know if you stay. Just don't say that a nigga too late. Let me know if this works for you.
Turn out in the song, now we beefing over anything. Blowing up your phone, you're wrong, girl, let it ring. And now you know I'm not using you for how you use me, but I can't complain. Just let me know. Is this working for you full time? Or if you in it for a good time? Let me fight for ground, baby, I stood mine. Just let me know. You ain't gotta say you ready if you still want time to have fun. Cause he ain't let you have none. Sometimes I think like shorty better than my last one. That's what gets me weighing on your answer. You a bad one and mean to. Only say sorry when I mean to. You just want me vulnerable enough to say I need you. Look into my eyes and see the pain and the sorrow. Holding to your love like it wasn't no tomorrow. Let me know if this works for you, yeah. When you're ready. I just left your crib and I miss you already. Think about what we did and my heart is growing heavy. Girl, I promise if this works for you, yeah. When you're ready, I'ma hold it down like the anchor to a ship, yeah. Word around town, she my baby, we the shit.
Let me know if this works for you, yeah. When you're ready. Cause you know everything's blessed when I'm at my best. I got a few things to get off my chest. Just let me know if this works for you, yeah. When you're ready. Cause I'm down to go all the way. Let me know if you stay. Just don't say that a nigga too late. Let me know if this works for you, yeah. When you're ready. Cause you know everything's blessed when I'm at my best. I got a few things to get off my chest. Just let me know if this works for you, yeah. When you're ready. Cause I'm down to go all the way. Let me know if you stay. Just don't say that a nigga too late.
Yeah, there ain't no competition. I'm just being honest.
You locked in the A Squad Rebel Radio, where the rules get bent and the truth gets told. No filters, no favors, just real voices, real culture, and real conversation. If it's loud, raw, or uncomfortable, yeah, we talking about it.
Hey, yo, Zay. Yo, come on, man. What are you doing?
Yo, I'm coming, bro.
Early in the morning, shit. What the hell are you doing?
Bro, relax. relax, man.
Come
relax.
on, man. You wasting time, bro.
What you mean?
It's time
I'm
for the
coming.
morning
What
show.
you
We gotta get to the
talking about?
forest, nigga.
Bro, I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
be there. I'm coming, bro. I'm coming. Jesus.
Finally. Hey, yo, come on, man. Let's go.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's go.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Get that ass up. Hey.
All right now.
It's the morning show. Wake up, it's the morning show. You know what it is. I see you.
It's the morning show. Wake up.
Don't you dare, baby, lay back down.
Get on up.
You already late.
Just like us. Don't worry about it. Get on up.
Yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Peace to everybody. I see everybody on the check-in. I see everybody on the Instagram. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. All right, but before we start, we got a good show for you today. Of course, got my main man in the building. I ain't even gonna tell you his name yet until after, because you know, a lot of people be, you know, always got something to say about something, but then when he's on the show, they don't say nothing.
Hey, that's usually how things go. Don't mind.
Hey,
a lot behind your back, but not in your face.
I rock with him. That's my brother. I rock with him.
You know what I mean? A lot behind your back, not
how
in your
anybody feels about it. But anyway, let's start off with prayer this morning, and let every humble heart bow their heads and join us in prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for a gift of a new day. Guide our steps, guide our hearts, and give us wisdom every day so we can make the right decisions, Lord. Fill our homes with peace and our minds with hope and our lives with love. Lord, strengthen those who are struggling, heal those who are hurting, and remind us that your grace is enough for every challenge we face. Help us to be a blessing to somebody today and to walk in kindness, faith, and purpose. In your humble name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Got to start it off with prayer. It ain't right you don't start it off with prayer. It ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I feel
You pray a lot?
Way, man.
Yo, I pray every day.
You pray a lot, Buzz?
You know I do, man.
And multiple times a day, you heard?
5 times? Now you sure you pray 5 times?
Yeah, I hit that head, man.
Oh, okay. All right now.
It's called bumping
I
that
want to
head,
make
but
sure you're on your game now. I want to make sure.
Yeah, multiple times a day.
5 times a day, man. 5 times a day.
Every time I eat.
Multiple, he ain't give a number.
Yeah, you know why? Because every time I eat, I pray, Aki. You know what I'm saying? Not just praying. You know what I mean? See, you just over there praying. I never say you pray when we eat, dog. You know what I'm saying?
This is not the exposed time, all right?
Yeah.
It's not the exposed time.
Maybe because you got
later on. That's later on.
You got it real hot in here today.
It is the share time. Make sure y'all sharing that.
I don't know
live.
what's going on today, but it's real hot in here. You must have been cold, bro.
Nah, it was
usually freezing in here.
Listen,
below 30.
The ice box. I had to turn the ice box down. Now I can turn it back up if you want me to.
Nah, you know what? I'll just take my little jacket off, brother.
Kingdom Projects. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my brother. Oh man.
Good morning.
So, let's move right on. Let's get into this. Let's get into the traffic, brother.
You want to get into traffic real quick? Let's get it. Same story, different day. Garden State Parkway, you got Union through Irvington into East Orange blocked up. Everybody trying to squeeze into Newark at the same time, like a VIP section. I-78 eastbound stacking up through Hillside into Newark. Routes 1 and 9. It's a lot of parking and double parking going on out there. I don't know how, but it's ridiculous. I guess it's an accident or something out there. Route 21, there's heavy traffic around Raymond Boulevard, Penn Station, NJ Pack, and Rutgers. A lot of pedestrian traffic as well. I-280 eastbound and westbound. Eastbound slowing into Newark near Route 21 and the Parkway interchanges. Westbound moving okay until you hit the merge points near West Orange. Routes 1 and 9 is a mess. Always has been, always will be. Newark Liberty Airport is still flooded with traffic, so be sure to leave early if you're catching a flight. New Jersey Transit and Path running on regular schedule this morning, but be sure to check it just in case. The best moving routes right now is Route 22 westbound, Bloomfield Avenue outside downtown Newark, Pulaski Skyway outbound towards JC, and I-280 westbound beyond Newark. You are good. Today's busiest travel times are from now until 11:30 morning rush. Everybody late for something. 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. The storm is going to be rolling in, so the roads are going to be a little bit wet. And the airport corridor is all day internal chaos. I just might want to pray. As your traffic, Big Zay in the morning on A Squad Rebel Radio.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that one. I see you slipped the weather in there as well. So.
I did.
You know, you did.
It's gonna rain today.
It's gonna rain.
Hey.
We're looking at
nobody
high.
asked you that, brother. I don't come over there in my bit. I don't beating horns. I ain't in traffic, dog.
We're looking at.
You know I had to do that.
You want to jump on the weather?
Yeah, he's jumping on the weather.
Yeah, you know that.
Come on, man. Go ahead, Fa.
You lost your mind.
Go ahead, Fa, with the weather. Ladies and gentlemen.
Damn. All right now.
Mr. Fa with the weather.
It's hot.
It's raining.
Not hot. Don't believe that guy. But no. Today's weather is right now is your lower 70s, going to be going up to your higher 70s, like 78, 79. But rainy conditions expected around 1. Wind gusts are up to 20%, 20 miles per hour rather. And it's just going to be a cloudy, maybe possible rainy day. But I doubt we probably get any more rain. But don't quote me, but it's saying around maybe 1. It's saying 20%. Yeah, I mean, don't quote me, dog. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's not going to rain anymore. But be prepared. You know what I mean? That's your weather on Big Zay in the morning.
All right, let's jump right into it. Y'all know what we got to do. If you know anybody celebrating their birthday today, put it on the chat squad so we could give them their respect, their flowers, because they made it another year around the sun, y'all. Yeah.
Somebody point to the birthday person. 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 Put some lights on the birthday person. Put some lights on the birthday person. Lights on the birthday person. Lights on the birthday person. Make room.
Make room.
Let her work.
Let her work.
Make room.
Make room.
Let her work.
Let her work.
Make room.
Make room.
Let her work.
Let her work.
Make room. Somebody shine a light on her.
Wait a minute.
Happy birthday and many more from the 8 Squad Rebel Radio family. Hey, say, who is celebrating today?
That's my gang. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you celebrating the birthday today. Thank you for asking. All right, on my list, I got Mahogany Sinaira. Happy birthday. Raekwon Terrence. Happy birthday. Ebony Dollars. Happy birthday. Alex Golson. Happy birthday. Angela Washington. Happy birthday. Destiny Bond. Happy birthday. And those are my birthdays. Next up,
I believe that's me.
Light up the mic for the birthdays, please.
I want to give a big special birthday shout out to my bro, Woo Body 33rd. You heard? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Guy down in North Carolina, but you know it is, Woo. Happy born day. Another special big birthday shout out to my brother, my guy, Dead IT. You already know what's going on, my guy. Birthday shout out to Tanessa Boyd. Happy born day, my shorty. Washington, Ella Jean. How you got your, I don't know, I guess you had to switch up your page. You got your last name first. Okay, Angela Washington. I switch it up for you, thank you. Walia Thompson, what's up, cuz? Happy born day. And the last one to Hannah Rattray, Southside. What's going on, Hannah? Someone say
happy birthday.
Day.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Next up.
I guess that's me.
Buzz, light up the mic for the birthdays, please.
I got like one birthday. Happy birthday to Keisha Dior. That's it. I'm going to read some of these from the comments, though. Happy heavenly birthday to Tonyo. And happy birthday to TT's G-Ma. That's it.
All right,
happy birthday to those people.
Now we get into what you want to get into now? Let's get into
that word of the day, man.
Yeah, we know what you want. You don't want to.
He's ducking the scope.
Yeah, we know that already.
What that one is that?
Scope.
Nah, yeah, you know what's going on.
Throw them scopes in the trash, like.
All right, so let's get to the word of the day. Word of the day is stewardship.
Okay.
Today's word of the day is stewardship. Stewardship means taking good care of what God has blessed you with. Your job, your money, your time, and your opportunities. Whether you're earning minimum wage or 6 figures, it's not just about how much you make. It's about how well you manage what you have. A strong work ethic A smart financial habit today can create a better future tomorrow. Here's a quote. If you're faithful with little, you'll be trusted with much. That's in Luke 16:10. All right? So that's your word for today, stewardship.
Yeah, dig.
Now let's get into on this day, because we know we got to teach a little bit of history.
The buzz factor today. Today is
all
Thursday.
The young people, they need to listen to this.
Thursday, July 30th, 2026. They say history is written by the winners, but sometimes history is blown up by the losers. And today's story literally shook the Statue of Liberty. On this day in Jersey history, July 30th, 1960, the Black Tom Island explosion happened. At 2:08 in the morning, the largest explosion to ever hit the New York Harbor region ripped through a munitions depot on Black Tom Island, which today is part of the Liberty State Park, just across the water from Newark. The blast was so powerful that people felt it as far away as Philadelphia. Windows shattered across Jersey City, Brooklyn, and Lower Manhattan. Shrapnel tore into the Statue of Liberty, and the Lady Liberty's torch, has been closed to the public ever since that night. Over 100 years later, you still can't go up there because of what happened on this day. What caused it? German saboteurs. This was before the U.S. entered World War I, and the German agents snuck into the island, set fires to a depot holding millions of pounds of explosives, ammunition, and fuel destined for the Allies. And that resulted chain reaction that lasted for hours, bullets flying, shells rocketing across the harbor. Firefighters pinned down by the very munitions they were trying to save. 7 people were killed. Property damage was estimated at $20 million, which is over $500 million in today's money. And the Statue of Liberty's torch never reopened. You dig? So today's message: 110 years ago, an explosion rocked our harbor and damaged the most iconic symbol of freedom in the world. But here's the thing about the symbols: they're only as strong as the people who believe in them. That's your on this day moment from Big Zay in the morning on H Squad. You dig?
Yeah. Moving right along. Let's get into the horoscopes.
Yeah, boy.
This is Buzz's favorite day
I hate the horoscopes.
Favorite morning. A favorite time of the morning.
You're about to be like, if you're a Capricorn, you're going to eat a green apple today.
Let's start off with the good old Aries, March 21st to April 19th. Today is about taking action. A new opportunity could appear through friends or networking. Trust your first instincts. And don't let doubt slow you down. Career momentum is building. Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. Your confidence shines at work. Stay focused on your goals and don't be afraid to step into a leadership role. Financial decisions made today could have long-term benefits. It could have, all right. Gemini, May 21st to June 20th. Your communication skills are your greatest strength today. Great day for meetings, interviews, something new. So stay grounded before making major commitments. Cancer. Cancer.
Man, if you ain't about to say that Newark ticket about to be claimed by me.
Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. Set healthy boundaries, especially around money and emotional matters. Your hard work is paying off, and someone close appreciates more than they say. Thank you, boss.
Sure.
Thank you. All right, Leo, July 23rd, August 22nd. Be yourself. Your authenticity attracts the right people. Relationships improve when you're open and honest. Creativity and leadership are highlighted today. Virgo, August 23rd, September 22nd. Organization is your superpower today. Tackle unfinished projects, and create a plan for next week. Small improvements will lead to major success. All right. Libra, September 22nd, October 22nd. Express creativity without worry about others' opinions. Love and friendship benefits from genuine conversations. A pleasant surprise may brighten your evening. Did that mean somebody gonna? Oh, let me shut up. This is radio. Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. Focus on home, family, and long-term stability. You may finally solve an issue that's been lingering. Stay optimistic. Your persistence is paying off. Sagittarius, the best sign in the world. November 22nd, December 21st. Double check details before signing anything. Your adventurous spirit is strong, but careful planning will bring the biggest rewards today. I like that. Okay, take heed to that. Capricorn, December 22nd, January 19th. You're building something lasting. Stay disciplined with spending and continue making smart financial choices. Your reputation grows through consistency. Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. Change works in your favor today. Innovative ideas gain support, and someone who once disagreed with you may now become an ally. Trust your vision. That sounds really shaky.
Real shaky.
And last but not least, Pisces, February 19th, March 20th. Take time to reflect before making emotional decisions. Gentle progress is still progress. Your compassion will inspire someone who needs encouragement today. And those are your horoscopes for your daily horoscopes for today, y'all. All right? Big city in the morning. Man. So, was you pleased by the horoscopes?
As always.
He said, yeah. All right. I really ain't got no. You got any news? I really don't have anything. Nothing. I don't like to report. No, they still have yet to find the winner to the $1 million lottery ticket that was won right here in North.
$1 out there somewhere. I'm about to turn into Bow Wow.
Yeah.
I don't find it.
$1 million out there.
What's happening, cuz?
Yeah.
You got the ability to change my life.
It's somewhere out there.
You know what I mean? Let me hold it.
It was two winners. One in, I think, Jersey City, one in North.
That's Creole, $1 million, though.
Yeah, and nobody's claimed it yet.
Yeah, let me hold it. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got you. I'll hold you down.
He said, I got you.
Yo, I decided to do laundry yesterday because I'm checking the pockets to see if anybody left their laundry.
Something, man.
Hopefully somebody, auntie, luck up. Hopefully it's mine.
We have to do what you said, man. We're going to have to go to that spot. Can we see the cameras?
Yeah, can we see the cameras, please? Yeah,
got you a couple hours, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we need to see that. Real quick.
Because the place got like a $2,000 bonus, right?
Yeah, they get $2,000 if they find the
But
winner.
I was about to say, they don't get it if the person don't claim
listen,
it.
if
they sell a ticket, they still get the two.
That's what I was about to ask.
They just got to sell a ticket.
Oh, all right.
They get the two.
I thought they had to claim it.
They got a claim. I ain't gonna hold you. That'll be wild.
All they gotta do is reprint the ticket. I'll be out there bright and early.
Yeah, it was me.
That'd be me. I bought it. All right.
Yeah, I was on the show. I was capping. I was just playing around. I had a ticket the whole time.
Yeah. You know, yesterday we reported that the $500,000 armored truck that was
joyriding around.
Joyriding with a
40-year-old man.
I got a question. I want to know, how is that possible?
I want to know why is that.
That is my thing.
What was you?
They caught the guy. The guy, they got him.
Damn, what was?
But he went through Jersey City and left the truck in Irvington. That's where they apprehended him at.
In the famous words of Rick James, cocaine
Yo.
is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
I know you fucking Maybe he got the lottery ticket. You say he went to Jersey.
Maybe he got the.
That's why they claim.
Maybe he bought the lottery ticket. I don't know.
Get $1 million. If I get $1 million and I steal what's the name truck, immediately assume I'm on drugs. Like
I don't know what he was thinking.
A significant portion of that went to drugs. Like what?
He didn't lost his rabbit.
He said, "Nah, I need this for the milli." Like,
yeah.
Word. Look at all this money come. I need an armored truck. I'll pay for it. I'll pay y'all back later.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we're gonna. I still want to ask the question: how? It was stolen from a police yard.
Hey, that's a good question.
It's an inside job.
Hey man, somebody said that yesterday, and me and Zay wasn't going with that.
Yeah, I don't believe it was an inside job, man. Why would somebody jeopardize
for somebody to joyride?
Yeah, for a joyride.
They had plans on selling it.
Let me ask you a question. How come every time something happened in the black community, it gotta be an inside job?
Like jokers ain't smooth.
Come on now, we ain't about to act like we don't know our people. Like we know us.
Yeah, dude, that's what we trying to say.
for something.
I'm gonna lose my job for you to joyride.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, for a joyride.
What's my benefit?
We know.
Come on, man.
Somebody in there arrested
Who
for
wants
$20.
to? Who's gonna steal an armored
nah.
truck just to joyride and just, help somebody do? That's diabolical.
Nah, yeah.
Somebody did it for a $100 Burger King gift card.
Nah,
that's bad. That's bad.
Nah,
Come on, Newark. We ain't that bad now. Come on. Don't let the media fool you now. We gonna give it to you the real. We ain't gonna give you that falsified information. No, we don't know about it. We ain't gonna talk about it.
He either used to work there, plotted or something. Like he was inside. That's it. He had no.
I just wanna know how. What he was just walking by. Do. Hey, armored truck. Let me take it.
Right. That's what I said. Either it's been on his mind for a while, and he just, you know what? I'm tired of this shit.
Was it
Today is the day.
Did somebody dare him to do it? I don't know.
He might have had beef. He probably was looking for.
But they got him.
He was looking for. Him.
He's behind bars saying, "What the hell did I do wrong?"
He got the donkey in it.
Donkey.
Nah, he got what's the name of the was that the
BS?
Which list? The BS list?
Yeah, that's on the BS list.
BS of the day. Like.
Yeah.
Anyway, today we have special guests today, y'all. Faces that you remember, faces you may not remember. 2 of them I remember being here. You may not, but they are.
You're gonna remember after today.
Yeah, you're going to remember after that. You're going to know who all these good people are. Well-dressed, well-mannered, good people. You can feel the vibe in, station usually a little crazy right now. We be up here wilding, but today is a different vibe. We got some educated people in here for a change.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, we're dumb as hell. We're just too dumb. We're dumb as hell.
Strip me of my education.
We got the real educated people coming up today. Well, yeah. First of all, we're going to bring up my brother, man. My brother.
Returning.
And you know what's crazy? We have not known each other that long, but our energy just, I don't know. I get good vibes every time I talk to this brother, man. Like, I just, good people. You really
I was about to say that.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
not a time limit on good people, dog.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I've been to the restaurant plenty of times and never met him because I never seen him in the restaurant. Seen pictures of him in the restaurant, but I never. Hey, you know what? The morning show picture is still not in that restaurant.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you because my store was around the corner from there.
Yeah, we gonna get on. We gonna get on him. We gonna get on him. But anyway, to no avail. We're gonna bring up my brother, man, the one, the only, the deputy mayor of Newark, New Jersey, Mr. Rock Muhammad in the building, y'all. Let the brother come on. Come on in, Rock.
Come on up in here.
Man.
What's good, my brother?
Got my brother back on the scene, crispy and clean.
After the election, too.
Yeah, after the election, right?
After the election. They said we weren't going to come back.
Yeah. So, we got to ask you first, man. How you feeling after the election, man? It was a sweep, goddamn.
Hey, man, I predicted it. You know
I
what I'm
predicted
it. I said, what I said was going to happen, and it happened. So, when you are experiencing politics and you understand, how elections run, you clear on what the outcomes is going to be. You know what I'm saying? So, I see y'all had, the young man. I'm not gonna say his name. He disrespected my. Y'all got to get on this kid disrespecting my name up in here.
Oh yeah.
Disrespecting my name up here. What do you call me, Rahama Mama?
Oh man.
They call me Rahama Mama. I mean, it's crazy because I have not went after this kid.
He about to pull a Birdman moment, loading up right now.
Respect on my name.
I have not went after this kid after the election. I even offered him. You know what I'm saying? Assistance after the election, reach out. You know what I'm saying? I can help you out. You know what I'm saying? And the brother want to come up here and disrespect my name. And Rahman mean most merciful. You know what I'm saying? That's Arabic for most merciful. I've actually been trying to be merciful with this young man. You know what I'm saying? And try to give him some good advice. But hey, man, everybody has to run their journey. You know what I'm saying? And learn from their journey. Hopefully he learned because. He ran a horrible campaign. I don't care what he say and what other folks say. He ran a horrible campaign. And the arrogance that he is displaying, I can guarantee you, based on what I know about politics, that's not going to be elected. I'm just being honest
that
with
ain't
you.
a good look
That's
for
just
you.
not a good look. But listen, I don't want to dwell on that. We got some young folks up in here that I brought up in here to come and share some good things, because I told you today I think it's more important that you start talking about the good things that's happening.
That's right. Last time you was up here, we had some callers up here like, man, where's that?
I brought my young guns.
Where the youth at that you talking about?
Right.
So he brought them up here.
I brought my young guns, man, because I think it's important that people see other young folks out there.
That's right.
Who,
That's right. And
you
they
know
sharp
what I'm
too.
saying? And they sharp. I'm
Sharp.
telling you right now, the two that I brought is sharp. To be honest with you, I got a whole department full of young people, because with me, I believe I'm not going to be here forever. I have no intention of being here forever.
Right.
And I try to tell them all the time, y'all don't have to push me out the way, because I promise you I'm going to move out the way.
You heard?
You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure y'all ready.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
And so, you know what I'm saying, while I'm around, hopefully, and they take my advice. But I do allow them to be them, because I think it's important that you allow for that to happen. And so that's why I said, I want to bring these two individuals, because they pretty much run, and they run in the programs. I want people to understand. This is, you talking about, both of them are directors in their departments. This is not, they are in charge of folks that are older than them. You know what I'm saying? So
I know they like that.
So, you know what I'm saying? You have, one in charge of the youth department, the director, and the other one that's in charge of the workforce department. You know what I'm saying? And so these aren't individuals that we put in position who's just taking orders and instruction. They're actually leading.
Right.
And this is what we do in the Barack administration. This is the point that, I've been trying to make the people that we do try to help young folks. We do push and try to get young people to become who they are.
Right.
And we put them in position and in place to be that. And we give them the space to do that. And you can't do this without the mayor being elected. I'm just being honest with you. I've been in politics for over 30 years. And I promise you, I remember when folks was in charge of the city and we had 68-year-old people running the youth department.
Pass the torch.
And listen, I don't want to be age discriminatory about that, but I'm just saying, like, how can you? To me, that makes no sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't relate.
I don't. You can't relate. It has nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? The age is, can you really relate to individuals in the youth department if you collecting Social Security? You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest.
And you're not outside. You don't know. You
don't know what's going on. So I'm just being real. Like, we put people in position. You know what I'm saying, to be able to bring out their ideas and to be able to do what they can talk to their generation more than I can talk to their generation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I give advice. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, they can get more of what their generation need, what they're looking for, and the things that change. We have to be ready for change. We have to understand the things that I grew up with, the things that, you know what I'm saying?
Atari's not here anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? And as much as we trying to bring it back, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? What?
You know? We just don't want to go back to the square football players anymore.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
But, we need people to understand what's new.
Right.
What's different. You know what I'm saying? What their generation, you know what I'm saying, is looking for.
Right.
In addition to, they also have to understand that there is an older generation and they got to respect it and listen to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just not ignore them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is what the other young brother is doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say his name.
So let me ask you a question real quick, man. Now that we was calling it a silly season, the love and politics has calmed down a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it was worth it? All of the candidates out there, all of the high intense drama we got from this last campaign. Do you feel like it was worth it?
I just don't think. I'm still trying to find out where's this intense drama. I think that what we've done is we see the certain few people that continue to do the things and be against everything and everything that the mayor does. And I don't think that's new. It's been going on. I don't see anything different. I mean, to me, the Shavar Jeffries and Baraka campaign was much more intense
than this one.
Oh, wow. I mean, people were burning buses. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was way more intense, you know what I'm saying, than what was happening. There was no competition. That's why the turnout, like, you know, I keep telling people, turnout isn't just, people keep talking about the mayor. No, the mayor, sorry, that's not happening. The mayor is not the only one responsible for turnout.
Right,
Turnout is also contingent upon who's competition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when you have good competition, that's what brings turnout.
Yeah,
if people thought the mayor was in a huge threat, and someone, I
People
told
would've came
folks
out and vote,
that
like-
the mayor was going to win with 70% of the vote. He won with 70% of the vote. You know what I'm saying? I said that. I put it out there. I told the boys 70%. He won with 70% of the vote. That means the more people would have voted, he still would have won with 70% of the vote. You know what I'm saying? And because that's how voting trends happen. You know what I'm saying? That's how voting trends happen. So it's not, to me, unique. That there are some people that don't support the mayor. That happens in every election. Gail Chaneyfield ran against the mayor and got 6,000 votes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She got 6,000 votes. If you look between the candidates, y'all, between what happened, that's really what happened. There was 19,000 people that voted. Shavar got 3. The other people split 3.
Right,
really
right. It was
6,000. The mayor got.
right.
That's really what happened when
Right.
Gail, you know what I'm saying, Chaneyfield ran against the mayor. So it's not really, to me, anything different.
It's just a
you know what I'm
repeat
saying?
on a smaller
It's just
scale.
a repeat on a smaller scale. Listen, but there are going to be changes made in 2030, and we're going to see what people do. Everybody got a lot of mouth. Everybody got a bunch of ideas. I'm sure there's going to be a whole fresh crop of people running. And listen, I'm hoping that whoever runs, you know what I'm saying, one, I'm supporting young folks. I'm just letting folks know that right now. And I'm just but I'm choosing to support the young folks who I think, you know, sound like they're not going to ignore us. They're going to focus on their generation and not ignore us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, those are the people that, because I'm a senior citizen now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't forget my Social Security. I want all y'all to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can keep my Social Security going. You know what I'm saying? And, I needs mine. I needs mine, you know? So I don't want arrogance coming up in there, running things and saying, the heck with them seniors. You know what I'm saying? We don't need them no more. Like, you know, screw with them. They can sit on the side like, no. I want you to put your generation to work so they can pay Social Security taxes so I can get that check that I'm entitled to every single month. So, yeah, I'm going to be supporting those young folks that think like me, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that. But, you know, have new ideas, just like me, the mayor, and everybody else in my generation had, Zay, when we came through. You know, when we looked at the Mayor James and them and we was coming through that time, we didn't think they were bad people. We didn't call them thieves, by the way. We didn't call them crooks. You know what I'm saying? We disagreed with them. We screamed at them. We did all of those things. We never called them crooks and thieves and monsters and, you know what I'm saying, all those other things. We just said we think that you should add these things to the platform because this is what our generation needs.
It's a different approach.
It's a different approach.
Different
you know what I'm
way to
saying?
do things,
And that's what we did when we came in. And guess what? The people coming behind us need to do the same. You know what I'm saying? They need to turn around here and say, you know what? There are some other things that need to be added in the equation, and we are open for that discussion. Right. And guess what? This is the time that you do it. You know what I'm saying? Put your plan in effect and get people to believe in you and get up out of there. But listen, I think the election was done. It's over. Congratulations to Donna.
Congratulations, Donna.
And she's doing good, by the way.
Congratulations.
I was just about to ask you that, man.
Donna's doing good.
How do you feel about the transition? I mean, we got some new faces in there. The people kind of got a little slight victory there. You feel what I'm saying? It was a win for everybody. I feel, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen, Donna. Listen. I'm not surprised Donna won. I'm just being honest with you. You know, Donna won. Donna ran over 20 years ago, and I tell people all the time, Donna pretty much, if you look at when she ran over 20 years ago in the council at law, she got the same type of vote. You know what I'm saying, back then. So I'm not surprised that Donna Jackson won. She's the most popular out of the mayor won with 3 at-large candidates. He didn't win with a 4th. He was giving people an opportunity to choose who that 4th person was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not surprised out of everybody there that Donna happened to be the one with the most name recognition that people know. I mean, she's out in the community. No one is shocked by that. You know what I'm saying? No one is surprised by that. But here's the thing, right? She's already getting hate, right? Because when you're inside, and you understand the truth now, see, people gotta understand. Donna now has to see what is really going on.
Right.
So she's gonna be Donna. She's gonna make her noise, but she also has to understand what the real deal is right now.
Right.
And you already got people hating on her because she said, "Listen, folks, I'm on this side now.
Right.
I gotta vote. I gotta govern.
Right. You gotta
I
govern.
need 5 votes." You know what I'm saying? And they mad because she's taking that position. Like, why? Why are you mad because she's taking that position? She understands she has to vote, but trust me, she's still gonna be Donna.
Yeah, of course.
I promise you, you ain't got to worry about Donna not being Donna.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was there at that first meeting.
Oh, no, I had people telling me, oh, man, Ron, the meeting, 4 hours, Donna's still in there. She asked, I said, Donna's supposed to ask, but she just got there.
I should be concerned if she just got up there like,
She said it.
Right.
I'm not voting on it. I don't know. And this and that, she said it.
Bro, she had them in, let me tell you something, brother, because I was waiting for her because I wanted to mess with her because I like messing with Donna. You know what I'm saying? I was out in the hallway waiting for her. She was saying, I was like, is she still up in there? They said, Donna. I said, I got to be honest with you. That's what she's supposed to be doing. Like, I'm not mad at her. She's supposed to be asking questions, but I just couldn't wait as long for her. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta go.
I gotta go. But I mean, when I tell y'all she had them folks in the room going over every question, let them explain. So let's be clear. Whatever, because I see people did videos talking about what she voted on. I promise you, whatever she voted on, she asked the question thoroughly.
Like she knows. She knew
And
what
she
she
knew
was
what she was voting on. I'm telling you right now.
she's a fact.
Trust me when I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about it. And listen, that is a refreshing thing, by the way. It's nothing wrong with that. And you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. And listen, I used to like Carlos Gonzalez because of that. Yeah. I thought Carlos had great questions. I used to love when Carlos asked questions. If you're not afraid, if you don't have nothing to hide, you don't care about questions.
Right.
If your heart is pure, you're going to be transparent. And I used to love Carlos Gonzalez questions on the council. And I think if Donna is coming up there, and I do think she's going to do that, and she's replacing that type of position that Carlos took on the council, I welcome it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody should be afraid of being questioned about what is going on with the gin. And I do think that you have to be honest with the residents of the city.
Right.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad Donna's good. I have no problem with it.
Before we go any further, I want to just say 2 things. R.I.P. to Jimmy McCoy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know.
And
I know him for a long time, bro. Yeah.
And prayers goes out to healthy prayers, and recovery goes out to Miss Gail Cheney. y'all.
Yes. And a lot of us is out there.
That's right.
Trying to assist with, like I tell y'all, me and Gail has over 3 decades of friendship.
Right.
Like that don't disappear because of disagreements in politics. Right. And you know what I'm saying, I wish the best for her. And many of us are out there trying to do what we can to assist her. And we do hope that she gets better. I know right now she's doing some testing and stuff, and so we hope that she gets better. Everybody pray for her.
Please keep her in prayer,
because Gail, I don't forget the good things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't forget the good thing. Quick story about Gail. You know what I'm saying? Because I came up here doing election and saying some other stuff, but quick story about Gail. When we got the sanitation workers in 1999, we got the sanitation workers. And we negotiated a contract for them. We had signed the contract and everything. Like we had negotiated the contract, we signed the contract and everything. And once a contract is done, it's a 3-year contract, so you're supposed to live by your contract, right? But what happened is I was out in the field one day visiting some sanitation workers, and one of the workers had said to me that they were paying some exorbitant amount of money for their health care insurance. And I was like, you can't be. What are you talking about? You paying for this? Like, that don't make any sense. That's not true, right? I just negotiated this contract, but in the contract, it talks about insurance, but it doesn't say the percentage that employees were paying towards their health insurance. It just talks about the insurance, and no one had brought it to the table to us that they were paying this exorbitant amount. Why? Because it didn't affect older employees. It only affected new employees. So there was a clause in the policy for the city that said that if you were hired after a certain date, that you pay 80% of your health insurance premium, which is crazy. Health insurance,
ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Crazy.
And I couldn't believe it. I had to When I found out,
I'm
I
go
thought the
find
guy
my
was
own
lying.
health care.
Dude, I thought the guy was lying to me. I said, bro, you lying, man. He was like, no.
80%?
I said, bro. So he showed me his check stub, and I said, this is can't be true. So I went back to the city, and the first person I talked to was Gail. And I said, Gail, did you know that the employees is paying? This is 1999. Did you know that the employees paying? She said, what? No, that's not true. I said, I'm telling you, Gail, the employees is paying, such and such, and we just negotiated the contract. So now we would have to go big to open the contract for, to change. Or we would have to wait the 3 years. Like the mayor at the time could have said, the hell with y'all, we not.
Right. We just
we just signed your contract. Like, they just got to pay it, right?
Done deal.
But I went to Gail, and then Gail found out it was true. And we opened that contract back up. Got the mayor to open the contract back up, and we changed it. You know what I'm saying? So all employers are equal now. But that was a big respect of me going to her. That's how deep our friendship goes. That's how far back our friendship goes. So
man,
1999.
Keep your prayers for Miss Gail Cheney Field, man. Means a lot. Means a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Means
Man.
a lot.
It
Man.
does,
Means
bro.
a lot. One of those staples of the community, man. All right, so we got some young people here today, man.
Yeah, man.
And this is now. Let me make sure I got it right, because sometimes.
Now, I told you get your question for him, Zay. Don't let him.
I got him.
Oh,
I
okay.
got him.
I told you.
I got him.
For him.
Yeah.
Do that thorough research right there.
So this is the Summer Youth Employment Program.
This is more than the Summer Youth Employment Program. This is the youth department, which we do more than the Summer Youth.
Okay.
But, Asia runs the Summer Youth. That's part of her job. But she also do more. That's why it's important that she come up here and explain it. And Cody is actually the workforce manager, and he runs workforce training and job development, meaning that, we assist individuals in getting jobs. And so I wanted both of them to come up here to explain the work that they done because it's year round. So Newark Youth Department is not just the summer. I think a lot of people believe that the summer youth is the only thing we do in the youth department. No, that's not true. Asia has a all year round job that's similar to what Cody does, but you have to focus it on younger people. So she focuses on a population between 14 to 24. So, but when you turn 18, you could go into Cody department. So it's like a real confusing thing here, right? So you can't go into Cody department once you turn 18. However, our Asia department really deals with 14 to 24-year-olds.
And what's the age limit for Cody's department?
You can be 90 years old to go in Cody. 100 years old. Like, there's no age limit for Cody's department.
And then you wonder why he's well dressed.
Yeah. No, I told you, man. I always call him corny, man. You know he did a diss track on me, right?
He did.
you know he did a diss track on me.
Nah, he did.
Send it over.
Okay, yeah. We'll play it.
He did a diss track.
Hey, he got the job though.
So let's bring up Cody and Aisha, man.
Let's get him up here. Let's get a round of applause on that.
Yeah. Let's bring him up. Let me slide.
Let me jam one of them.
Okay.
Slide. I'm sitting next to him.
Yeah, put the brains over here next to me, so maybe a little bit of rub off on me. I can finally figure out how things are made around here. So, now I can't. Buzz, you're gonna have to use the mouse for
just a bit.
Give them some hand claps here.
Don't be driving drunk over there. Don't drive.
So I want you guys to introduce yourselves. Speak into the mic. Don't be afraid.
My name's Cody Piggott, Director of Career Services for Newark Works.
Hello, my name is Aisha Hemingway, a.k.a. Lady I, and I am the Director of Youth Services for the City of Newark.
Wait a minute. Pause. Hold on. Why you got to look at me when you said that?
Because you asked the question.
Right.
No, again.
She's been here before. She ain't new to this. See, Cody got an excuse.
Cody like, I'll take it. Hey, Jay, watch out now. Don't get him this track.
But he handled it smooth. I am Cody, and I am the director of the youth. Yeah.
That's it.
That's all you need to know. That's all you need.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's all.
So tell us about this First of all, Aisha, tell us about the program that you run. Because it's 2 separate programs, right?
So I have 2 programs within my department.
Okay.
So I have the Summer Youth Employment Program, which is for the summer.
Okay.
And then I have all year round WIOA. And for similar to what we do for the summer, so I can speak a little bit about the summer. So in the summer, we hire any young person or young adults between the ages of 14 and 24. This year, we had over 8,000 applications, and we place them based on their career interests. So we have some that come home from college, and we try to make sure we are very intentional in reference to what they really want to pursue with their college career. And then we have that 14 to 17 population where we actually place them in programming to prepare them for workforce. So anything with workforce etiquette, when it comes to really being intentional with them having multiple opportunities through the summer. So once they graduate high school, they actually they can say, you know what, I tried this in the summer of my freshman or sophomore year, and I want to go to college for this, or I want to go to trade school. Okay. So if they decide that they want to go to trade school, that's when our all year round program come in. So we can pay up to $6,000 for them to go into trade. So if they decide that they don't want to go to college and they just want to pursue a trade, we can pay up to $6,000. And we have it's a platform that we go on, and they can actually go visit to see what trades they're interested in. So a lot of times, I always say your imperfections is what makes you perfect when you come into our department, because you are young and you're not supposed to know everything. Right. So we do an assessment test. So we assess them to see where they are and how we can support them based on where they are. So we don't skip a turn. I always say you got to crawl before you walk, and you got to walk before you run. So I handle that, and I handle them with grace. So yes, the Summer Youth Employment is one of our biggest programs, but we try to be very intentional with that all year round opportunity for 18 and up, but we can service 16 and up as well. But that 18 to 24 is a population that we really, really want to grab to let them know what we offer, and not just the summer.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. So say if somebody goes to college and it doesn't work out for them for whatever reason, and they come back into the community, do they get job placements if they come to the program?
So we can help them with job placements, and we can help them find a career. So when it comes to a job placement, it's not necessarily just a job, it's a career pathway. So we don't look for you to just get a job for this season. No, what are you really interested in, and how can we help you find what that is that you want to do long term? A lot of these young people don't know about pensions. They don't know about 401k. So our job is to introduce it to them. So when they decide that they don't want to go to college, that's fine. Guess what? It's another pathway as well. Let us help you.
Okay. All right. I love it. Okay, Cody, tell us about your department.
Yeah, so we're under the Mayor's Office of Employment and Training that the Deputy Mayor is the oversight of. I manage New York Works Career Services, and like you mentioned, it's 18 plus. It's kind of confusing a little bit, but ultimately the department that Aisha runs, which is Youth Services, it does service between 14 and 24, but there may be individuals between 18 and 24 that may reap our services better than the Youth Services. So essentially, we do the same thing. The overarching mission of the agency really is to get clients, our residents, along the lines of self-sufficiency. So we're not really focused on like the jobs like McDonald's. We may have positive recruitments with those employers, but we're more focused on career pathways. So, what does that mean? We have, residents that are underserving, that needs to be upskilled, go into training programs, get credentials so they're competitive in the job market. So that's pretty much what we do, right? We have, a percentage of people that go to school for CDL, a percentage of people that go to school for their medical certifications, ARMSORA, and several other certifications. And, the intent behind it is to get them in that training program, right? Get them the credential, and hopefully they can be self-sufficient for themselves and their families.
That's dope.
Right.
That's dope. That's fire. Yeah. So I definitely got some questions for you guys, but I definitely want to give a round of applause. Very well spoken.
Better late than never. Better late than never with the applause. Yeah, better late than never.
Very, very well spoken. And the way you present yourself is like it's a great representation of our people. But were you guys like participants of these programs in Newark?
Yes, I was. So I was essentially in the same program that Asia oversees a few years ago. I was in something that's called a work experience program. It's a year-round program that she mentioned. So I went to Rutgers Newark, right? And my major was in marketing. I essentially went through the One Stop, is what it's called, Newark Works, to find an internship where I focused on marketing. So building out the Newark Works social media platforms. We have, Newark Works on Instagram, Facebook. We have the Youth One Stop on Instagram, Facebook. And we also have the Workforce Development Board, which provides oversight of what we do on Instagram and Facebook. So my job initially was to build the platforms out. And then, COVID hit in 2019. And essentially, the team needed to use more technology. So Zoom and all these other types of things that needed to be used, the staff needed to be trained on. And the leadership team entrusted me in that role. So I was in a different role after, just essentially being a social media manager, just managing all of the technology.
Right.
And then after that, I think the deputy mayor saw something in me and he put me in a position where I was overseeing, a department. So.
Hey, that's fake.
Yeah, man.
So I say that all to say is that, you never know, right? You never know where you can land. I tell a lot of our young people this. We have a couple young people that are here, in back of us here today, and you literally never know where you can land. Like, you never know who you can meet, who can see something in you, to where you can essentially be elevated to something that you never imagined. So.
Right. And this is the proof, man. They kept on saying that.
Look, the people that we got jobs here. It's open everywhere.
Right.
No, that's true because I'm just going to piggyback. Not only do we have Cody, we have Kiana Dunn-Thorne as well. She is my right hand in the department, and she is the youngest in charge. She is a supervisor over SYP. So when it comes to summer youth employment, she was an intern when I was a supervisor. And as she grew and aged out, she showed up in ways that was like beyond us to the point where the deputy mayor didn't even question it.
Wow.
And she worked her way up to now being a supervisor. And the
Nice.
youngest in charge and started off as an intern, literally, right there, flesh. And we was able to watch it, and now she's growing into such an amazing leader. So shout out to Kiana. Cody and Kiana coming through the program, not only coming through the program, but showing up for the program in reference to what the program did for them. And I love to be a part of that, and that's something that the deputy mayor created.
That's a fact.
And he opened doors for young people to say, listen, you're going to fail sometimes, but guess what? I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. So everything that he preached, he actually putting in to work.
So how many young people are participating this year?
This year we have about 1,700 young people, yep.
But Jesus, 1,700.
Yeah, I thought it was about to just stop at 17. I'm like,
I was about to.
These numbers, Rock.
I was.
People ain't getting high.
Oh yeah, Stan.
Where was they getting these numbers?
You know what's crazy is this is actually our lowest. And it's because, unfortunately, the government has decided war is more important.
Right.
This is actually our lowest. When the mayor came in, we had less than 1,000 kids that were working in summer youth employment. But the good thing that he did was he went to corporate. This is what I mean by when people say, "Oh, what does he do?" The mayor, this mayor, went to corporations and told them, "Listen, we got kids." I'm talking about when he just got elected in July of 2014.
Right.
He went to them and said, "I got to get kids off the street," and these corporations gave money, and a lot of the philanthropic organizations gave money to hire young people, and they've been doing it since.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 2014. So we raised, in addition to the money that we get, right, as the city budget, money that we get from the feds, we also raise over $1 million a year. You know what I'm saying? From private donors, you know what I'm saying, to help employ kids. And this is because of what the mayor has done. This is the reason why it's over. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, if the rate would have been what it used to be, you'd have more kids, but they increased the summer youth employment hourly pay. So the more money you have to pay, the less, you know what I'm saying, unfortunate kids. We was trying to set a goal of 5,000 kids to work the summer. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that we reach that goal, you know what I'm saying, before the end of the term. But, you know what I'm saying, we was on our way. Last year we had 2,700. You know what I'm saying? This year we, you know what I'm saying, we made it to 17. hopefully we'll have a better year next year. Because like you said, this was the, I think, biggest year outreach for people applying for summer youth employment. 8,000 applications. We've never had that, you know what I'm saying, before. And it's because of the work, like she said, that Kiana and Aisha and them has done with the outreach, you know what I'm saying, as it pertains to people being aware of, you know what I'm saying, that they're going to apply for summer youth employment.
Okay. All right, Cody, you said you had something.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all know this, but I listened to y'all, right? So I was listening to when the brother was on Rockman. I think there was a few questions regarding data.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I want to.
Oh yeah, they brought the data.
Some data if you don't mind that. Right. So I think one of the questions that I think was asked when he was on was about like the number of job placements or something like that for the year, right? And we're in the middle of the year right now, and the team across the board, that includes my team, Aisha's team, and we have state partners within the one-stop system, right? We reported on 595 placements so far, right? And we're in the middle of the year, right? So if we keep that track, we could get to 1K, right? So I know there was a few questions regarding that, but the team, the counselors, the job developers are understanding of the mission, right? The clients that come through understand the mission of them, going through training to be competitive in the job market, and we report on those hires when they get hired into jobs like CDL, medical jobs, and things of that nature. So I just wanted to speak on that data because I know it was asked when the brother was on and he said he didn't have it, so I have it for him.
Yeah, I see it.
Quick little 5-round shots real quick.
So what are the age requirements to participate?
Yeah, so for Newark Works Career Services, it's 18 plus. So it's literally, you can go up to 99, 100, right? You can reap the benefits of our services. Our services include training services. So one of the things I mentioned before is going through training, going to school, but we also have work experience programs. So like, for example, one of the things that, the mayor definitely prides himself on is collaboration, right? So we've collaborated with Kentuck and the Department of Public Works, and we had something that's called the Transitional Work Experience Program. And essentially the guys that are coming out, right, coming back into society, we got them temporary jobs. We paid them out of our funding to be essentially laborers for the Department of Public Works. It was about a 6-month period.
Is that like the reentry program?
Yeah, it's similar to the reentry program. So it was about a six-month program. And those guys, from my understanding, speaking to the supervisors at the Department of Public Works, did a fantastic job, and they ended up keeping them on, right? So these are some of the things, that we do. We also have a nice collaboration between the Newark Office of Film and TV, NJPAC, Invest in Newark, and a couple other grassroots organizations where we're actually building out a film training program. So in preparation for Lionsgate and understanding that New Jersey is building its film and media industry, we're training up individuals in that field. We had a cohort that actually ended, I think, last week. They're going into the internship soon. But production assistants, grip and electric, actually learning how to set up things on a set. We had 50 participants in that cohort, plus 10, so 60 overall. And we're having additional cohorts throughout the fall and winter months. So those are some of the things that we do.
All right. Two questions. So for your program, not the summer program, the other one, so it's all year round?
Yes.
So when it's not summer and it's all year round, how does that go?
So basically they come in and, like I said, they do the assessment, and then once they do the assessment, we either provide them with a job opportunity or training. And sometimes they come in looking for both. So depending on, because a lot of the times when you're dealing with state funding, they have to have a barrier. And that's what Cody was saying, like, some of the things that we can't necessarily do, but his team can. That's how we kind of go back and forth to make sure we can support everybody. But when you're dealing with the youth and young adults, you have to have a certain barrier. If they don't meet those barriers, then I have to shout out, Cody, I need your help. But when in doubt, once they get past that situation, we allow them to go through our boot camp. So with that boot camp, we actually challenge them to already see if they're prepared for work. So we kind of, give them an option. Like, okay, you're saying you want to work, but you're going to go to this boot camp for about a week or two. you sure you're ready for work, or is it important you go to training? Because when it comes to these young people, I try to make sure we support them before they have to go through Cody to get any more support. Our job, and what I realized while sitting in this position, is a lot of them are not necessarily prepared. So our job is to give them a reality check before going into a job and now being disappointed or getting discouraged. We built that boot camp to be able to show up and show them, like, yeah, no, you still need a little more training, you still need a little more work, but once that is done, then we place them. So when I say, yes. So when I say we literally make sure they got to crawl before they walk, we really hold their hand through that process. So before going into training, before going into a job, we really try to keep them with us for about a week or two to prepare them. Once they go in, a lot of the young women are going into like CNA. So a lot of them want to go into Soros. And I'm like, why do y'all want to go get y'all Soros just to be a security guard? Won't y'all go be a police officer? So these are some of the things they don't necessarily know. So if we keep them for about a week or so before, sending them to the wolves, because everybody know when they come to work in these careers, sometimes it's really, really challenging. So before sending them out, we basically be very intentional with them while with us. But yes, we could send them to a job. This year, we were really, like Cody said, when it comes to partnership, is making sure that these outside departments and corporations understand what we're bringing and not just somebody to come to work. A lot of these young women now are walking around with crop top shirts. Why would we send them to Audible? You know what I mean? Our job is to make sure we protect them before we send them out.
Right.
So as much as we want to get them in and get them out because everybody's so focused on the data, we want to make sure that when we send them out, that they're actually prepared. And when we send them out, they're not coming back at 25, 26 looking for Cody and them to support them.
Once again. And now I'm glad you said that, because my next one was, do you want to show that data, my brother?
Yeah, so I see the
put
question.
Out there, so you want to do your thing.
People asking.
I see the question. So yeah, our intent is definitely to have a data dashboard eventually on our websites. Hopefully we can get on the city's platforms too, but I think it's important, right, to show the residents exactly what we do. And actually, give them clarity on the things that we do, from how many people we train, how many people that we're reporting on job placements, et cetera. So our intention is soon to have a data dashboard, for sure.
All right.
But I do think that we have to add, and this is what I was saying before, we have to turn this data into the state. Like, we don't, the city of Newark just don't get money just because they decide to give us funds. Like, the data has to be shared with the state. I mean, we do a KPI report to the mayor every week. That Cody and our agent, get to me, and we give a report based on trainings and jobs that we've given individuals. And then we have to report those numbers to the state. You know what I'm saying? That is the only way we get funded. The state keeps funding us based on the numbers that we give to them to show. Oh, and by the way, you just don't give them numbers. They come audit you and look at your folders. So you have to, service these people with wraparound programs. You actually have to have like documentation that backs this up. So they actually come and audit. So the state will come in and say, hey, we're going to just do a random audit, and we're going to pull 100 folders. You know what I'm saying? Based on you saying you got this many jobs. And then they'll go and take those 100 folders randomly, and then they'll make phone calls based on if you wrote down where these people worked at or where you got them jobs at, to see if you actually did that and if they're making the money that you said they money. Because it's also important that, they also making a certain amount of money. You know what I'm saying? So the state, they actually monitors this. This isn't something that, you just willy-dilly say, oh, we doing this, and you don't prove that you're doing this. They come in every single year.
It's not like you don't have to prove.
You have to prove it. Every year they come in, snatch folders. We don't know we don't know when they coming.
Right.
And we don't know what folders they coming. They just come up and say.
You don't know when they coming or what they asking for.
And what they asking for. Well, we do know they're going to get folders.
That's
so that's why we have to make sure the folders are complete.
And
they just gonna come in there, and they team going in, just start giving you a list of names and say, we want this folder, this folder, this folder, this folder. Now some folders we have difficult finding, some folders, but they come in and they look. You know what I'm saying? And you have to prove the work that you are doing and the money that they send it to you. So I need people to be clear. It's just not Cody saying this or I'm saying this. We have to give proof for them to keep giving us money to do the work that we're doing. Oh, and by the way, we're not the only one to get money. You know what I'm saying? The county of Essex get money. You know what I'm saying? I don't see these same folks that scream at Newark, they don't go to the county and ask them for data and what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Every county get funds to put work in, except for Jersey City and Newark. Because of how big the cities are, we get individual funds. You know what I'm saying? But if you lived in Irvington, you would go to the county. If you lived in East Orange, you would go to the county. You know what I'm saying? But in Newark, you come to the city of Newark for the assistance. But I don't see people questioning the fund, the county, what they spending money on, what the data is. No one ever does that. You know what I'm saying? But listen, we don't have anything to hide. You can come and check the data or go to the state. The state has the data because it's given. But I do think it's important that we do eventually come up with some sort of dashboard to talk about. I mean, you could track it. We used to do more with jobs. I mean, when we first got here, we was doing 2,500 jobs a year.
Wow.
2,500. I mean, COVID kind of messed that up.
Yeah,
we trying to get
a
back
lot
to
of things.
Yeah, we trying to get back to. I tell people all the time, just to maintain current levels of employment. People got to understand how they come up with unemployment numbers. Just to maintain current levels of unemployment, just to maintain current levels, you have to employ about 1,500 to 2,000 people a year that you got to find jobs for, just to maintain the current level.
Right.
For it to drop, you have to go over that number. You know what I'm saying? For it to drop, for unemployment to come down, you have to go over that. There was a point in time when before the mayor got elected, here's another fact. Before the mayor got elected, the city of Newark used to be double the state's unemployment number. So if the state unemployment was 5%, ours was 10%.
Oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying? If the state unemployment was 6%, we was 12%. Go look at the numbers now. We probably lag behind them by like a percentage point now. You know what I'm saying? We used to be double that prior to the mayor being elected into office. So when folks say that what's not happening, the data, what the fact, but they'll turn around and say, oh, what a real, they'll run all this other crazy. We go by the same data that the feds go. We don't make the data. That's the feds put these numbers out. I'm not Donald Trump in charge of these numbers. You know what I'm saying? So the numbers that's being put out there is the numbers that exist. But we don't lag double behind the state anymore. You know what I'm saying? When we used to do that prior to the mayor being elected.
Okay. Somebody, Little Saints wants to know, I need another job. How can I contact you? Yeah, you can go in there and say the morning show sent you. Yes, you can. Like, can I just go say the morning show sent me? Yes, you can.
See, that's why it's important that they come up here, right? Because I do think that you do have an audience. I'm glad that what you did during the elections day and team, because I think it's important that you got people interested, and now that they're watching, it is time to give out information.
Right.
That's why I brought this team up. That's why I said to you it was important. I'm glad I didn't bring them up before the election. At first I was telling you to bring them up before the election, but I'm glad we didn't bring them before the election because I think that it would have got confused, it would have got caught up into a bunch of nonsense. Now you probably get more people listening without the foolishness, you know what I'm saying, that's being said. I think that just like the brother said, listen, if you need help, come down to 375 McCarter Highway and get the assistance that you need.
There you go.
But it's important that you heard that here.
Yeah.
You know
There you go. Third floor.
The importance of them coming.
That 3.
Oh, and by the way, just don't come looking for a job. Look for a career. This is the importance. We pay for people to go to training. They give us money to pay for people to go to training. So you know when listen, you can make 6 figures being a CDL driver, a tractor trailer driver. You make 6 figures. I'm telling you now what people doing. I'm not telling you. Yeah. I'm telling we've gotten people CDLs that make 6 figures now.
Hey, I tell you this, both of my kids got a job, but I'm still seeing them over there. They go over and holler. Well, you know, she's a teenager. The other one, she's 20, 21, but you can go over there and holler at them. Get yourself together.
and what's other important is that you have to be job ready. Like we can't. The difference that I try to tell everybody, you can't guarantee somebody a job. You can steer them to where the jobs are hiring and where the training is at. But you have to do the work. You have to do the interview. I try to tell people all the time that come into my office when they need help. And they'll say, oh, I went down there and I applied for a job and I didn't get a call back. Well, how many jobs do you apply? Well, I applied. But that don't, you have to, when I was first looking for a job, I think I put in like 30 applications before I got one call. You know what I'm saying? From when I first came, you know what I'm saying, started looking for work. You can't give up on one job because it's not a guarantee that this company is going to hire you. You have to put in multiple applications and interview multiple times with different organizations and hope that one person calls you to give you an opportunity.
It's also, like she was saying, they need that training.
They
too.
need that training.
You can't just sometimes, some places, some people don't know, even older people. You got them old resumes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't update your resume since, you know what I'm saying, 2015.
Listen, the other thing we have people do is they think that there's jobs is somehow a buffet table. Right. It's the job I want. I mean, the job, you know what I'm saying? You come in there, is how you, we have folks that we try to send them to jobs, and they say, oh, I don't want to work there. Or I don't want to, and it's like, you just came in saying you want a job. Yeah. This company is offering to hire you, but you're saying you don't want to work there. You don't want to do that. Mm-hmm. But then they'll go out and say, oh, they didn't help me get a job. Well, it doesn't work that way. You have to take the jobs that are hiring.
I know some kids like that.
Listen, we get them all the time.
Yeah, that's why you see me. I say the Dells.
Listen, I have the mayor call me, send me people, and say, right, this individual looking for a job. They send them down there, and we send them to a company. Company want to hire. I don't want to do that because they want to work for the city.
Right. Right.
They don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They want to work. They want to work for the city. So they'll turn around and say, oh, they didn't help me. No, Mayor, it's not that we didn't help them. Yeah. It's that they didn't want that. They want a city job. Yeah. I don't hire for the city. You know what I'm saying?
You can't go in there unprepared.
They want a city job.
Like, yeah, why you want to work for us? I just want to work. I don't know why I want to work for y'all. I just want to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, the best thing to do is listen, we have to be more job focused now. Mm-hmm. Training, you know what I'm saying? At first, we was more training focused. We changed the system because the state asked us. We had to go in a different direction. So right now we have to be more job focused. So we have, if you come down, we have to try to get you a job first. That has to be priority. Right. If we can't find you a job, then training has to be offered, you know what I'm saying, based on that. But I got to be honest with you. I try to tell people all the time, it's important that if you're really serious about working, that you come down and look for a career. Look for the training opportunities. Right. Like you said, you can be an armed guard and make $25 an hour starting.
Oh yeah, I know that.
If you can get a sort, like my team, we used to, everybody. This is the deal, right? So most time when graduation of high school, cats would come to workforce and they say, I want to get my sword because sword was the popular thing, right? Unarmed guard, and people were charging us like $3,000 and up to give people an unarmed sword license. That's what they were charging the state. That's what they was charging the state. And I told my team, like, what are we doing? Like, that that makes no sense. We no longer pay for unarmed swords now. I do strictly armed because if you can pass an unarmed sword, you can pass an armed sword. Right. So I'm like, why are we paying for an unarmed sword when we can pay a little more and get an armed sword? Yeah. And one, you can make more money with an armed sword, right? And, you know what I'm saying, you got more of a career. Like you said, you could go into law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? This is a gateway into law enforcement. So we got individuals now, when they come down, all of our sword people get armed sword. We get them to apply for their gun license. Right. They CC
That's
permit.
A lot of side jobs.
They go through training. Bro,
security.
That's 25.
Personal security.
$25 an hour.
At the club,
you know
security.
$25 an hour starting. You're going to make doing armed security. So why not come get your armed security? If you can pass the background to get a sword license, then you can pass the background to carry a weapon. You know what I'm saying? And it's a gateway. I tell folks all the time, listen, officers make good money. What are y'all talking about? And if you want to complain about what you call bad cops, then why don't you be the good cop?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I tell them all the time, I get young folks that get out. Listen, you don't even have to take the test anymore to be a Newark police officer. All you got to do is apply. And if you got a Newark address, your chances of getting that is even more. If you complaining about policing on your block, why not be the good cop? Why not come in and go and get your armed sword, get your gun license, get your thing, and then apply to be a police officer and be a good police officer? Why not do that? What's wrong with that? And by the way, I don't know any starving police officers. They make good money, and when they retire, they, you know what I'm saying? They do good for themselves.
I ain't gonna hold you. A bunch of my friends is COs, police officers, sheriff's officers, the feds.
One of my best friends is an East Orange cop, and he makes a nice
living.
Yeah, I got a couple of those.
So we have to change the culture in our thinking around employment. We got to go more into the trades. You know what I'm saying? And, I just had this conversation with the mayor where we trying to create scholarships to give people into trade schools instead of just depending solely on people. I want people to go into the unions, but the unions only open their books up, once a year. And when they open them up, they only probably 10 this year, 10 the next. Like
chosen few.
It's chosen few, right? And so what I said to the mayor, we may have to think about just doing trade scholarships where we raise money and give individuals scholarships so that they can go to trade school, because you don't have to just go through a union to be a carpenter or electrician or a plumber. You can go to a trade school. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? You can still be in a union because you can work for a company that has that's a part of the union. So if I go and be an electrician, I can go work for a unionized electrician shop. You know what I'm saying? And still be part of the union. I just didn't come through the union. But once I get hired with this electrical contractor, then now I am, a part of the electrician union. Okay. So in addition to, once you become, most people that get a skilled trade open their own businesses. They become an entrepreneur. If you become an electrician, you become an electrician for everybody in the neighborhood. Yep. Everybody your mama know. Everybody your cousin know. Everybody so you've created your own business so that you can sustain yourself, and they make good money. But you have to go to school. It requires you to invest time into doing that. It does not happen overnight.
Right. If people don't get that residual income come with a setup.
A lot of times they don't realize chasing money and chasing a bag is not always the case. You chase purpose. Once you really know your true purpose in reference to what you want to do, like he said, if you know you want better cops, then that's your purpose. That's your passion.
Yeah,
why not tap into it?
Yeah.
Because you're worried about what the world, what everybody else is going to say, them judging you. So a lot of times when we try to get them to training and understanding that, a lot of them don't really know what they really want to do. They just know they want money. Okay. And y'all know our city. I'm born and raised here. So as much as we say, yo, come get this training, we're going to help you get a job, they like, yeah, no, I need money. I need money now. Right. But y'all don't know the sacrifices that come with wanting more money. Right. And sometimes we got to wake them up with that too. So when it comes to that mentorship, like you said, your daughter got a job, but send her to us because she may need some support in terms of just mentorship. Maybe she needs to be a little, I always say you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Oh, I know. That's my kids. I know. That's why I said this. I know what they might need. I know my kids. Know what they need. Yeah, that's why I said, all right, they can go over there.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick. We know most people our age, they worry about like next check, the club, relationships, next vacation. Y'all worry about like 12,000 kids, applications being submitted, like. What was the moment where y'all was like, this is for me, like this is something that I need to do, like I need to do this now, or this is for me? Like what was y'all this for me moment?
That's a great question. Mm-hmm. So like I said at the top, like my goal was actually going to marketing, right? My intent was to work for like a Fortune 500 company, right? But as I kind of began to learn,
I'll be there soon.
As I began to learn about New York Works and the the people that we service, right? I began to have a liking and loving for servicing the people, getting them along their career path to success. So it was really after I graduated college, I really liked what I was doing, and they gave me an opportunity to actually be a worker as opposed to an intern. So it was around that 2019, 2020 period that I realized that this might be something for me over a long-term period.
For me, when I realized that I really love what I do is the moment I gave up my birthday and my summer for the kids. My birthday falls within a time that the kids are in the program. Right, so for the past 4 years, I haven't had the opportunity to celebrate my birthday. And knowing where I'm from and knowing my history, my background, born and raised in the city, I had the opportunity to travel the world. And a lot of these young people don't understand it's so much more outside of Jersey, outside of Newark. And when the deputy mayor brought it to my attention that he was looking and he was, hiring, it was a no-brainer. And it was a no-brainer because I come from working in a school district, working at the school. So when I played professional basketball. When I decided to hang my sneakers up, I realized I always loved the kids. When I was in college, I always worked with kids. I always found myself around young people. Right. And as I got older, I realized how much they need someone like me. So I thank God for giving me the opportunity to create a safe space for them in reference to them being able to Google me. They love that. So me understanding that and using that to my advantage to get their attention is a blessing. And the deputy mayor saw something in me that I didn't see in myself at the time, in reference to me having a voice and being able to talk and being able to reach out and really pour into them. I was so used to being in the schools. I was so used to being a part of a team, but he threw me out there to the wolves. Says either you're going to drown, you're going to swim.
Right.
And when that occurred, instead of me running away from it, I ran to it. So yeah, the bigger the challenge, the more pressure, and I'm here for it.
That's right.
You know, quick story about Cody. You know, when COVID hit, you know, I was big into VR, virtual reality, the headsets, the Oculus headsets, the meta world. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we so when the summer came for the summertime came, I said, you know, we need to, because at this time, you know, the VR world was getting big. Like everybody was asking individuals, you know, to start building worlds in the VR. You even had artists, they was buying spaces in virtual reality. And I mean, I think Snoop spent like what, $200,000 on some sort of space, the meta stuff. So we were doing virtual reality was big, and so I said to him, listen, let's do a program with the kids in North and teach them how to build worlds into virtual reality. And so I had raised like $200,000 from a developer and bought headsets and laptops for the kids. And we had 50 kids. Cody ran. This is what got me to notice Cody. Cody was already in the youth department as an intern, but we put him in charge of this virtual reality program. And we had 50 North kids. 50 North kids. Now, when people say that kids don't know math and kids can't, I need y'all to understand, to build worlds in virtual reality, you have to know math. It's numbers. I need you to understand, coding is math. You know what I'm saying? And it's not easy math. So when people say these, they can learn, because 48 out of 50 of those kids graduated that class. All North high school students. 48 out of 50 of them graduated that class. Learned how to build worlds inside.
Where we at, brother? Where we at?
You know what I'm saying? Learn how to build worlds inside of virtual reality. Yeah. And I used to go to this class all the time because I told you I was in virtual reality. So I wanted to go to this class.
Everybody's here.
It's all right. It's not my thing.
I was rooting for you. Like,
I used to go to this class all the time because I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, the virtual reality was my thing. So, I wanted to be part of it, you know what I'm saying, because it was virtual reality. And I used to see how he ran that class, and I used to be like, yo, who is this? Because I didn't choose Cody. Cody was there already. And I used to be like, who is this young man? Like, yo, he, like, runs this class. Like, I'm talking about Newark high school kids. Like, this is black and brown kids. You know what I'm saying? And all of them are behaving themselves. They doing assignments. Like, he's running a tight ship in this classroom. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, yo, this is amazing. And 48 out of 50 graduated. 48. Yeah. I mean, I need people to understand that. You know what I'm saying? That we have 48 kids who learn how to build worlds. And we had one young lady who was so good. I think she got hired by, who was it? Who did she get hired by? It was two of them that got hired outside. One by BMW, and another one was it IBM or one of those the young lady. It was a subsidiary that got actually from the summer program. This girl was so good. It was a black girl, an African American sister who was like the cream of the crop in the class. And I mean, her gaming, and because they was learning how to build games and worlds, and everything she built was just like top tier. And she wound up getting a job outside of, you know what I'm saying, then it was, I think the young man got a job at BMW, you know what I'm saying, based on what they learned when it came to coding, you know what I'm saying, in the virtual reality in the class they won, 48 out of 50. That's 48 dope. Out of 50.
Yeah, that's super good. That's fire.
Yeah.
So I got a question. So with the summer program, right, how are participants selected when there are no more applicants than available positions?
It's lottery based.
Okay.
So we basically put all the young people in a lottery once they fully complete the application. So a lot of times, granted, we had about 8,000 applicants, but a lot of them didn't complete the application. They don't turn in their documents. They don't fill out they're started. We ain't got no phone number, no email to get in touch with them. So I just want to make sure I mention this. Whenever you're filling out an application for any job or any program, you have to make sure you complete it, because we get so many calls about what happened. Well, you didn't complete the application. So so within that 8,000, maybe about 5,000 complete them like to the T. And then once we put that 5,000 in, then they pull them based on the lottery, on the lottery system. Yep.
All right. Shout out to Mitty, who's watching right now. We will have Mitty up here Tuesday, y'all. Tuesday.
Mitty coming back. Okay.
Coming Tuesday.
They said we weren't going to come back, Zach.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
he just texted me. He's watching the show. He just texted me.
They said we weren't coming back.
Sidebar, someone said they love your hair, too.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yes, Miss Jody, that is rock. Is that rock? Yeah, that is rock. Rock's in the building. So, all right, what life skills do participants gain besides earning a paycheck?
That's a good question. A lot of skills. So during orientation, we actually have about 6 workshops, and with those workshops, we teach them financial literacy, entrepreneurship, workforce etiquette, preparing you for your first week of work, knowing how to handle yourself while at work, and then the money that you receive, what are you doing with it? So every day they have a different workshop that they work on, and then at the end, the ones that's really tapped into entrepreneurship, they actually give a presentation based on what programs they think would be best for summer youth employment. So we give them the opportunity to be the voice of what to see next year. So that's some of the things that they actually take. And between the ages of 14 and 17, they actually get an understanding of different career opportunities. So they don't have to feel like, oh, I have to go to college. Allow them to expand what they're learning in school.
Great. Good job.
So I got two-parter.
I think, let me just add to what I say. I think one of the good things they did this orientation too is they brought the young lady from University Hospital that did the presentation on STDs and the thing which to make the teenagers, because the STD rate in all the urban communities is really high,
But it went down.
Oh no, brother! It's like it's crazy. It's
going,
you feel me? It's going crazy, brother. I would say it's on fire.
Well,
it's
on viral.
It's on
well,
fire,
that's because of
it's on fire.
that's another show.
I'm about to say, oh look, let's just stick to the kids. Let's stick to the kids, brother.
So I think she brought this lady. She brought this lady from University Hospital that gave the statistics. And it's frightening. I'm telling you. I mean, the presentation was frightening, and you know what I'm saying. And I had said to our age, I said, this was a great idea. I don't, because once again, I let them run stuff. You know what I'm saying. I run with it. You know what I'm saying. Your program. If the only time I say to them, I'm interfere if I think that is going to be a hindrance to the city, is going to impact negatively on the city or the mayor. That's the only time I interfere with it. I tell them all the time, unless I think this is going to be negative on the mayor, then I give them the freedom to do it. And, like they run their orientations, they run they program them, they come up with their ideas. I may throw in a couple of ideas. They may say something, I say, no, y'all need to rethink this. You know what I'm saying? But I think she did a great, I told her, I said, this is probably the best year. Because I visit the sites during the summer. I spend my summer going around different sites to visit the kids and make sure they, enjoying themselves for the summer. And I had told her, this year, probably one of the best years I've seen. We had less nonsense on the site. And I think it was because of the orientation. I told her, I said, I really believe the orientation, is what set it off. The way, you did the orientation, how you talk with the kids, how they, we separated the 18-year-old and up from the younger ones. So they did it separate this time. The younger ones, the 14 to 17, one orientation, and then 18 and up into another orientation. I thought that gave them more. You didn't have all of the nonsense going on inside the room, so more people was paying attention. They had more presenters that were more impactful to the kids, and I think that a lot of the kids in the summer took a lot of that information, and you could tell based on their behavior outside at their work sites that they've taken heed to it. Now, it's not perfect. There are some things that happens, but it's not as bad. Like last year, I was like, what was these kids? Right. you know what I'm saying? But like this year, I haven't had that. And it's because I was like, wow, you did a great job with this orientation. And I thought bringing the individual from University Hospital and waking these kids up to saying, folks, look at what's happening out there in your generation, because she brought information on their generation. I'm saying she didn't say this is what's happening with this is what's happening with y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And she woke them up based on the STD rates and what is happening out there, and the fact that you have to protect yourself out here. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it. Let's not be naive that things aren't happening.
Too much party and fun.
You have to protect yourself out there because it's at an alarming rate today. You know what I'm saying? And it has to get back control over. And I thought it was a great job. It was one of the things that life skills that she brought to orientation.
And I think them by them, I think by them working can reduce that rate because they got too much time on their hands.
Yeah.
Too much time.
Yeah.
Too much time. So, question for both of y'all: what industries or job fields are available to the participants?
Great question. So again, right, so we are focused on careers, right, primarily. Of course, we have like the job fairs for short-term jobs, but our overarching mission, our overarching goal really is to get clients in careers to where they're self-sustaining for themselves, right? So we are guided by the WIB, is what it's called, the Workforce Development Board, and they have a particular focus on industries, right? So when we talk about transportation, right, that deals with CDL, right? When we talk about supply chain and logistics, that deals with CDL as well. When we talk about green energy, all right, these are some of the industries that we focus on, that we're guided by the board members that, ultimately tell us, these are the industries that we believe that our residents could fit in. Let's see what we can do to train them up to be employed within those industries.
Right. Okay.
And I do, I wanted to just add to that because, I'm gonna give you a program, for instance, that we just found out about, right, in Maritime, right? So right now we have, I think it was 5 or 6 kids. It's five kids. So we have 5 kids in a cohort to learn how to be tugboat operators. You know what I'm saying? So those are the individuals that go out they meet the ships probably 5 miles out in the ocean, and they bring the big ships in. And, you know what I'm saying, it's a program that has been in the city since the port existed, but we just never engaged with those jobs. And, we have right now 5 Newark residents, black and brown, Newark residents, who are about to, I think they're on their last stage of the program, where they actually live on the tugboat. They 2 weeks at a time, so they live on the tugboat for 2 weeks, and they live on the tugboat for 2 weeks at a time, and they go and we got 5 right now. We got 5.
So there's actually port jobs?
Yeah, bro, we got 5 right now. The Maritime. Wow. Well, this is not port because there's a difference between longshoreman jobs and what we're talking about.
Right.
So I want to be clear because that's a little bit more difficult.
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm saying? And although we've gotten people in the longshoreman jobs, it's a little bit, that's a longer story, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to those jobs. But those aren't the only jobs, and I need to get people to, like, the port right now supports over 500,000 jobs. The North Port case, over 500,000 jobs. Port. Longshoreman only makes up about 3,000 of those jobs. Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? So this is what. Right. So people hear because longshoremen do make good money. Yeah, so people hear that and they automatically think, I just want to be. But there are over 500,000 jobs attached to that port. Over 500,000 jobs through the warehousing, through logistics, through, like he said, the transportation. That's why if you had a CDL license, you would never be unemployed. Right. We're in a transportation hub. So you can go anywhere and just go on the East Ward. Everybody got a sign on their fence, a trucking company saying hiring CDL drivers. Every single person out there, because it's a transportation hub. The port is right here. So that port deals with over 500,000 jobs. Like I said, longshoremen only make up about 3,000 of those jobs. But the maritime one is a different situation, right? Because here's individuals that you go in to learn to first you become like a tugboat helper. So now you the person that's snatching the thing, tying the boat down,
rope.
bringing the boat, bringing it in. But eventually you learn how to drive the tugboat. Now the tugboat helper starting over $60,000 a year. Then you start learning how to drive the tugboat. Now you over 6 figures. Oh, by the way, they also have a job which they call a port pilot, which the individual, the tugboat takes this person out to the ship, and they take over the ship to drive the ship through the canyons and stuff underwater. They know the map under the water, so they bring the ships in safely, and you need what you call a port pilot. You know how much port pilots make? No. In a job, some of them make up to $500,000.
That's just the one that's parking the boat.
Those are the ones parking the boat.
Parking
They
the
go
boat,
out,
that's
get
it.
the boat,
We love
and
y'all
bring the
this
boat
much.
in.
Yeah, I got something to do.
So you go from
Y'all said from any age to then in 90, right? Come on, Zay. We got something to do. I got my resume. You got yours?
You on your own, Buzz.
Right. So you can
Buzz
go
is
like
on
this
it.
much.
So you can go from learning how to be a tugboat helper,
Right.
to learning how to drive it, to learning how to actually be a pilot, a port pilot.
Wow.
And by the way, they just don't hire port pilots in Newark. They hire port pilots all over the world.
Yes,
So,
sir.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? And they make good money. I'm talking about good money. And the reason why they're reaching out, these are jobs that generally were held like close to your chest. Like the people who help. But now
It's like unions and stuff.
Yeah,
right.
it was that.
Now
was,
they can't fill those jobs because if you a port pilot and you make $500,000 now, your kids ain't going to school. They're going to be doctors and lawyers. So they're not going into the port pilot business.
Yeah.
They ain't going into the tugboat business. So
They ain't
unfortunately, when you make
they-
that type of money,
They ain't following
the kids-
Pop's footsteps.
They ain't following. Well, that used to be the case.
Yeah, that used to be.
That used to be the case. But when
Yeah.
you make
Nah,
a certain amount of money, their kids is not doing it anymore.
Right.
So now they don't have that pool. And
They like this. Pops what?
Right.
Dude,
So
go
now
where?
the tugboat operators are getting out. They get their agent. And so now they're trying to replace them with a younger group of workers. And so now they're reaching out to the city and saying, hey, we got this job.
You know why they trying to replace
Let's bring some people in.
That Atari ain't working.
That Atari ain't working no more.
So I definitely want to say something real quick before I ask y'all this question. You guys, because you guys are not just like running a program, like y'all are proving that like we could do it. Like when I say we, I mean us, young folks. I'm saying like, because it is ageism out here. These old heads, they can just run it for 70
Us
years
young
into
folks.
the ground. Like
Us young folks. I
but
like that.
you guys are proving that like age is not even a qualification. Like you don't need to wait until you're 40 to make a difference. And I just want to say, man, I appreciate y'all on
Appreciate
behalf
that.
of
Word.
A Squad. We want to say all of us young folk, because there's
Yeah, all
some
of
young
us
brothers
young.
over
Yeah,
there
all
too.
of us are young.
Yeah.
They might look a little bit old, but
Oh, hey, watch your
you know
tone.
what I'm saying? They're a little
I
bit.
tell you, this age ain't never looked this good. But
Yeah, I mean.
wait till I trim up. But anyway.
But we're proud of you, not because you're young, but again because you're carrying a weight that most people just.
Let me say
saying.
this. I'm proud of y'all because you care.
Facts.
And we don't have enough of that.
Right.
Facts.
The community needs people who cares. And I applaud y'all for
Yeah,
that.
I'm proud of you because you're in it. You're doing it. You ain't just talking.
It was
You
supposed
ain't-
to be like
you ain't
5 missed claps.
You ain't on social media just talking about it. Well, we should be doing
Hey,
it.
let me
This
tell
could
you
be
quick-
happening. That's
quick
right, my
story
boy.
about
Okay, there we
Asia.
go.
Quick story about Asia, because she's like one of the most passionate. Like me and Asia probably get into it more than me. Me and Cody don't get really into it that much anymore.
How can you?
You know what I'm saying? He gonna,
Yeah.
He know what he talking
he
about.
he be. Like, I don't really get to it, but me and Asia always.
It's a black woman.
Always. I mean,
It's
to
a
the
Leo.
point where I be having to hang up on the
You're
phone.
Leo?
Hold on the phone.
Leo's a beautiful.
I be having to hang
Oh,
up. I
man.
be having to hang up
Yeah,
the
that
phone
don't
on her
match.
sometimes. I mean, it be like that's how intense it get. But it's always because of her passion
Right.
for you know what I'm saying. That's why I love. That's why every time she get frustrated, I be like, "Hey, you just gotta stick it through." Like you know what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying. It don't. You know, it's okay to one fall. It's okay not to get everything you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to understand that you still, even though you didn't get what you wanted, you thought that was best for your program. The fact is that we have limitations. You know what I'm saying? And we can only do but so much. But when I tell you passion, like there is nobody I know that's more passionate about the young folk and trying to help and trying to do Just she puts the craziest stuff on the table all the time. And I'm fine. I can't afford that. We can't get that. It's just like, what are you talking? Like she called me. I'm like, yo, I ain't got time. Like I just don't have time for it. So. I mean, the passion is there, and it's the reason why they are both in these positions. You know, Cody is, I call him an old soul. You know what I'm saying? I tell him all the time, bro, you got to be the most boringest young guy, you know what I'm saying, that I know. You know what I'm saying?
Boring.
He always,
the most successful.
right.
He always, that's ageism right there.
He
you
always,
put an old head to it.
He's boring. Cody boring.
Man, come on, Rock. You done got this guy started. We love y'all this much, man. I'm out of here. I'm not staying here today, Zay.
And when I have my staff meeting, when I have my staff meetings on Monday, every meeting we have one staff meeting, so I do what they call a wraparound. So I ask everybody what they do for the weekend. How'd your weekend go? They're just kind of like lighten the mood up. And one, it humanizes you. Let people know that we go through things. You know what I'm saying? Cody life is boring, y'all. I'm just telling y'all right now. He never do nothing. He never do nothing exciting. You know what I'm saying? Or he not telling me. You know what I'm saying? He not telling me, and that's probably the problem right there.
Hey, yo, he like, whatever to you is not exciting. It's exciting to me. What I'm doing, it's exciting.
I used to be like, I had 3 dates. All of them treated. I'd be like, 3 dates? I'm telling on it, y'all. So
I'm telling I know you were
I'm snitching on Asia. I had 3 days. I'd be like, what are you talking about? You had 3 dates. Where you got on 3 days? Oh, such and such this day, this was day, and they all treated. I'm like, I'm telling on Asia. I'm telling on you.
Man, you in trouble. Because you viral all on here and on your phone.
You better gear up for one of those passionate conversations later on.
Yep. Tariq gonna be texting you tonight. Where's Bone?
We only got you covered for protection for the next hour.
Then Raheem gonna call. Hey, I want them 3rd dates.
So let me ask you something. What is some advice you would give to the parents whose children are applying for next year?
What I would give to the parents?
Yes.
It's so funny you ask because sometimes I feel like the parents need to come see us more than the kids.
That's a fact.
Because the apple don't fall far from the tree. I would definitely say that it's important that you guys be very consistent and intentional in reference to knowing what your child needs. A lot of times parents are always in survival mode. Right. They're always trying to make sure they got food on the table, they got a roof over their head. But I think it's important that they find time to really sit back and be intentional with how to apply, how to show up. Some of the things that they kind of slipped up and didn't do, they learn from their mistakes. So as a parent, sometimes you being humble and explaining to your kids some of the sacrifices you had to make is important that they know. So they don't have to come into our space feeling entitled, feeling like they deserve it, even though they ain't complete the application. So when it comes to the parents, please let your kids know. In this cruel world, nobody's going to give them a handout. They have to work for absolutely everything.
Right. Okay, so now I got a question for Cody and Rock. How can businesses and nonprofit organizations get involved?
That's a great question. I appreciate that. So that's one of the things that we're looking to improve in, right? Our level of partnerships with local businesses, for sure. So with the funding that we receive, it's all grant funded, right? So there's things like on-the-job training where we literally could put money back into the business's coffers for about 3 months while they train up a trainee to be a full-time worker, right? So those are some of the things that we do. We also have transitional jobs where we pay 100% of the wages for about 6 months for a person to get trained up and get ready for a full-time employment, right? So to me, right, that's a great benefit. If you're getting money back to train people up for 30, 60 to 90 days, right? Our Newark Works is here to partner with you, right? So we're definitely looking to market this a little bit better. We have a job development unit that does a great job going around the city and marketing on the job training, because again, you're getting money back in your coffers, right? You're essentially training someone while getting money back, a percentage, up to 50%. So to me, if I'm a business owner, right, I see a great benefit to that. Right. So our team is doing a decent job with going out, letting folks know, letting these business owners know about this, especially the small business owners that are hiring people full time because they have to keep their businesses afloat. So those are some of the things that we are working on because we're in a new program year now. Our program year starts July 1st. So those are some of the goals and the missions that I've set forth for my job development unit team.
Okay.
I just wanted to respond to Ms. Munira.
Hold on, before you
Yeah. That's man, it messed up my questions and my focus. But
the ignorance out there is just crazy.
Let me say this real quick. William Hathaway says Aisha Hemingway was a great high school basketball player at Shabazz. I followed her all 4 years. Now, William Hathaway, what you don't realize is that I taught her everything she knows. And not only that, is that I've been calling her out to play against me, and she don't want the sauce because I got the awesome sauce. She don't want this curry splash on her.
Yeah.
I don't want to dunk on her, but you giving her props like.
Yeah, I ain't want to say nothing when you said basketball.
Put your money where your mouth is.
I ain't want to say nothing when you said
basketball. I need the job. I'm about to sign up for the program.
Yeah, man.
8 squad basketball tournament coming in 2 weeks.
Okay.
We winning everything. We winning everything.
Let me just say this. I rock. I'm gonna let you respond.
Right.
Let you respond.
Right. But
let me just say this.
Yeah.
People, sometimes in life,
you heard?
There are time and place for everything. Right now, no, all seriousness.
Real talk.
Like, I understand people have their opinions about things, and granted, we applaud all opinions. We feel like no one's wrong, no one's right. Your opinion is your opinion.
It's your opinion.
It's your opinion, and we grant you that. But sometimes, this what we're talking about today is about the children.
Man.
It's about the kids. And if you don't have the facts to prove somebody is not doing a great job, then we shouldn't mention it. We shouldn't even be putting it up there, because you're giving false, you're acting on a false pretense. You don't even know. You don't even understand. Like, women lie, men lie, numbers don't.
That's a bottom line.
Young man said we have data.
Right.
I don't think they were.
I see the pie charts over there.
Yeah,
he's pulling it up right now. He's about to write it this verse. Stop trying
to play about this. Hold it, don't play about this.
But hold on, but let me just say this.
I'm gonna let I'm gonna let Rock go ahead. But I do want to not spend too long in there, because we do got some brilliant children back there that we want to interview. So
they are. Oh, like they said, they have two in the building.
Yes.
You feel me? So that's why we also are a little light. You know what I mean? We chilling. We just
go ahead, Rock.
It's about the kids.
Yeah, it's just the ignorance, right? I just, what I'm saying? I just like, Munira is just I don't know why, she used to be a fan of mine, what I'm saying, a long time ago. She's actually used to come in my office on Washington Street. Yeah. I had a little community room that I set up with computers and stuff when I was the union leader. Munira was one of the people there every day on my computers. So she was a fan of mine at one time. I don't know what her hatred is for. I don't know what folks have done to her. They just make up crazy things. Right now, if you go look at Newark's unemployment, she said that Newark is the highest in the county. We may be the highest in the state because we got the most, population. I don't know, but I ain't checked Jersey City number. But we 6.3% right now, right? It actually went down from 6.7%. Irvington is 6.7, right? Which is a smaller city, but that's higher than Newark. I already stated that the New Jersey unemployment rate is 4.5%. I already told you that we used to double the state of New Jersey's unemployment rate. We used to double it before the mayor came. But when the mayor came in office, if the state of New Jersey was 6%, we was 12%. So right now at 6.3, we lagging behind them, what, 2%? We used to double them. So to say that there's no work being done or there's no data, like this is just craziness, right? These folks just say crazy stuff, and she has been into programs. Many of them, people have let her go that we've tried to assist her. I mean, I just got to tell it now. And the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you know, guess who we gave a contract to put up our the plexiglass when we had our offices during COVID. Munira El-Bamani, because she went through one of our programs. You know what I'm saying? And we gave her a contract to put up the plexiglass for the COVID the stuff. Yeah. So yeah. So this is the stuff. People don't talk about this stuff. Right. You know what I'm saying? The folks that come on here that we've given contracts to do what we call OSHA classes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I don't, you know, it's like I don't understand what this is about. You know what I'm saying? Like, we put this misinformation out there just to put misinformation out there for whatever their purpose is. But, folks, y'all have to listen to – I brought these individuals, these young folks up here for a purpose. And that was so we can get away from the politics. Rockmont voice ain't going to be around but so long. This is who voice is going to – let's focus on them, Munira. My day and your day is over, Munira. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's time to go. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to get off the scene, and it's time for me to get off the scene. You know what I'm saying? Right. It is daytime. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we have to respect what these young individuals are doing, support what they're doing. Right. It's PlayStation 6 coming. Right. GTA 6 is coming. Like, it's time for us to step away. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to. Oh, now she said we lying. So you didn't get a contract to put up the plexiglass and workforce stopped at 990 when they were stop telling the story. But anyway, I'm saying, like, we got to focus on them. It's time to get out of. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to get out of this, you know what I'm saying, the limelight and our hatred for what I don't have hatred for, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But I have to correct misinformation. It's time for us to leave the scene and start putting these folks out front. Right. And that's why I brought them here, because I want them out front and to show what they're doing so you can hear more than the young politicians that the wannabes who – the arrogance of folks and the people who's actually trying to help individuals, because that's what we need. You know what I'm saying? We need more of this. You know what I'm saying? People who passionate about young folks, people who passionate about y'all gotta understand. Cody left me at one time, and I brought him back. You know, and I was upset that he left because I put a lot of energy and training in him, and he quit on me. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, he came by. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give him a second chance. He dropped the disc record. Yeah,
dropped the disc record.
And I brought the kid back, and because I understood, like, you know what, I gotta move my ego. I was mad. I'm telling you, I was mad at him for quitting. I'm just letting you know that I was upset with him leaving, and I was like, man, I'm done with him. Like, I put all this training in him. Like, that's it. Like, you know, whatever. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to help him but he can't come back here. But then he came back in my life. And I said, you know what? I got to promote that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And, you know, it was a learning lesson for him, and I had to understand that. You know what? It wasn't just a learning lesson for me. It was a learning lesson for him. And that we have to now, you know, they have to start. I tell them this all the time. They'll tell you in my meetings, I'm always talking about them. They'll tell you right now, what y'all gonna do? The Keon, the Kendras, what y'all gonna do? Right. You know what I'm saying? Stop talking about me. Stop talking about Mayor Baraka. Stop talking about Mitty. What y'all gonna do? Right. Because we've already did what we can do. You know what I'm saying? What are y'all gonna do? What are your generation gonna do? When are y'all gonna get together? When are you gonna start leading? When are you gonna start taking these mics and start stepping out front and start showing who you are? Because eventually our voice is gonna be silent. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the old man complaining. You know what I'm saying? At some point. I'm not going to be the person out front. I'm not going to be the person who Munira can attack or say he ain't nothing or he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what this young lady's talking about. I went from being a maintenance man to the deputy mayor. I was the president of a union. You know what I'm saying? I was the president of a multi-million-dollar organization, state president. You know what I'm saying? Youngest state president, youngest president in the country, and youngest executive board member of a major union in the country, and the only Muslim in the country. Like, I don't know what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done nothing but success in my life. You know what I'm saying?
We heard it like 100 times. We heard this story like 100 times.
We hear it every minute.
If you hear this song, if you hear this song, That's my. They don't know.
You smell what the Rockets cook?
Yeah.
Can you smell?
Because he passionate.
I hate after doing that though. Right. But that's my record. I don't know what these people talking about. I went from being a maintenance man, a street dude, really. You know what I'm saying? To becoming left the streets to be a maintenance man. You know what I'm saying? I was a maintenance man. I was cleaning the thing. I learned to lay floor tile. You see this tile right here? I learned to lay floor tile. I used to lay floor tiles with my knees bad. I learned to lay floor tile. You know what I'm saying? Got into a union, didn't know nothing about being a business agent. An individual gave me a chance, and then eventually, 10 years later, I became the president of the union. Youngest at 32 years old. There was no 32-year-old president of a union. There was no 32-year-old president of a union. There was no 30-something-year-old presidents in the states. They don't exist in unions. That didn't exist in unions. There was no I was 32 years old when I was on my international executive board. Youngest in the country on the international executive board. Where's this nonsense coming from? Where does foolishness come from?
I don't know, but you have a William Holloway says facts.
Yeah.
You are right. The New Jersey has a 4.5% rate.
Right. And just to give a little facts, a little data. We got my man to the building right here. I got a bit of research. This completely unbiased. I don't care too much about politics, but I mean I do. I have to live through them, but I don't care too much. But no. Newark is not the highest unemployed
I tell them all the time.
in employment rate in Essex County at all. Among the county's largest municipalities, and this is coming from NewJersey.gov. So you guys can go to New Jersey. Don't kill me. East Orange is at 6.2%. Irvington is at 5.2%, and Orange is at 5.1%, and Newark is slightly below those communities in the most recent municipal estimates. So it's a couple ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? Before we get to
when we used to be
but
ahead
that's just the data. That's just the data.
So we used to be like, I think before the administration, because we were looking at the data as we were preparing for the state of the city, we were like in the double digits before the administration came in, right? So, and we're talking about data, right? And the data is public information. Back in January 2026, top of the year, the unemployment rate was at 7%. Right, we just have May now available to us, and now it's at 6.3. So, like the brother said, it's not the highest within the county, right? There's other municipalities that are much higher than the city. So that tells me, right, that we're doing our job in some capacity.
Right. Yeah, I mean, look, let me tell you, like my favorite motivational speaker, Eric Thomas, likes to say, man, when you wanna succeed as much as you want to breathe, like it's inevitable that you're successful. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all breathing leadership. You feel what I'm saying? Like you're doing it. Like you're not waiting for permission from Rock. You know he gonna crash out, have his fists. Like let's just stick. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what real leadership is. It's taking accountability. It's telling the people, hey, look, you can complain or you can work here and here. You might find your career here too. You feel what I'm saying? You're good at this. So I feel like Norcas, like we, like as a people, come on now. We Norcas, bro.
All right,
like,
yeah.
Come on, bro. Like we know we difficult.
Yeah, we're gonna move along from that.
We not anybody to jail. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
we pulled the little numbers. You know what I mean? So
we can have the suit and ties, but when you see somebody from Newark that's from the same place that we from, and they young in the space that they in, and they creating for the future, and for he's at 18 plus. You could be 80 walking in there and talk to me and get your job. Like
can we please get the
it's undeniable, man.
Get the address and the contact information.
Oh yeah, I'll throw it in the comments right there.
Comments.
Y'all want to take the address?
Yeah, we want to get that in there for them so we get that out there.
You know, I think it's also important to know that forget numbers on what employment. Like I tell my staff all the time that, we have to look at the line outside the door. I don't care what the numbers say. You know what I'm saying? We could say that we had progress. When the mayor came in office, unemployment was 12%. So we could say that we have progress, but if the line is still long, then we got a lot of work to do. Right, and to me, that's what's, I try to focus on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's forget the number. Whatever the number is, the number's going to be. Like, those numbers go up and down all the time, by the way. Based on seasons, you'll have unemployment going up and down all year round. But the reality of the matter is, how does the line outside of the door that's looking for assistance look? Because if that line is still long, then you still got a lot of work to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't matter if it's 4% of them out there or 5% of them. It's still a lot of work to be done. So we can't sit on progress as saying, oh, now we can stop. We can go out here and push the numbers and say, look where we at now, look where we're at, and look where we at. No, if the line is still long, then we still got work to do. And so we have to go based on the need of what is happening with the people that need the assistance that they need. And I push that in their heads every single week. That focus on the people that need. Your job is to make, and listen, knowing that we all got problems ourselves, by the way, just so we clear, because folks, the only problem is that we working. You know what I'm saying? But the reality of the matter, we got other problems that exist in our homes too. You know what I'm saying? And we have to put all of that aside to know that there's somebody with a problem even greater than ours. And they just walked into this door. And whatever we had coming in here, however we felt, whatever the situation is, we now got to make this individual feel, because guess what? Chances is that day that individual's still not walking out the door with what they want. Right. But they may walk out with a better understanding on a pathway that can get them out of the situation that they have if they follow through with what advice that we've given them. And that's really what our mission is to do. So I don't really want to get into this nonsense. Like, I said what I said. It's over. Like, we got these young folks they want to bring up, man. Let's bring them up. Man, let's focus on these young people.
Thank you, sir.
You know
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Perfect segue. But before we bring them up, let me ask the one question from our two directors. All right. What improvements would you like to see in the future summer youth programs?
I would love to see more companies and more Fortune 500 companies pouring into our young people. I would love to see us be able to hit 5,000. If we got 8,000 applications, I want to be able to service at least 5,000-6,000, and unfortunately we can't. So that's one thing I would love to see, is more people pouring into the next generation and not just talking about it, actually putting the funds where their mouth is.
Okay, Cody.
Yeah, I would say the same thing, right? There's major corporations around the city, right, that definitely could partner with us to give young people the opportunity, right? So those are one of the things that we're definitely trying to work on. But, you know, if any of those big corporations are listening in, I'm sure they are, you know, we give opportunities to young people, right? And you literally never know who can come into your doors and you can see them as a full-time worker, right? So it's really those major corporations that should be targeted.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick, too. So for somebody that wants to work with the summer program that you guys do next year, right? Not as a participant, as staff, what would they need to do?
So we place the jobs on Indeed, and I'm so glad you asked that question, because within our seasonal staff, when we hiring for the summer, we are looking for that 18 to 24 population to be our mentors. So as much as we want them in the program, it's important that they actually be a part of the leadership staff, because what we're pouring into them, we pour into our staff as well. So if you're between the ages of 18 and 24 and you feel like you're ready for leadership and you're ready to step into a role where you're actually helping the same your generation, please, Indeed. We actually have the application on Indeed, I want to say, by February. So, yes, February. And we have 3 different positions. We have lead program monitor, we have a program mentor, and then we have a program assistant.
And then if I can just add one thing. Aisha did speak about earlier the application. So really, the application is a skill, right? Filling out the application is a skill. Actually sitting down, reading the questions, answering them is a skill, right? Why? Because in the future, you will have to apply for jobs. Right? So I've always encouraged the parents not to fill out the application for the young person, right? I always encourage them to guide them, because yes, you may have a 14-year-old that may not understand the questions, but that is a skill that needs to be learned. Right. So when we talk about the applications that haven't been incomplete, right, there's several reasons why they, you know, don't have completed applications. But one of the reasons is maybe they just gave up, right? But that's a skill that needs to be fostered, and that's around work readiness holistically. So that's also one of the hopes that I have in the future, that, we have more parents, caregivers, giving the opportunities to the young people. Just sit down and, help guide them. Don't do the application for them.
Right.
And to his point, just to piggyback, a lot of them come back to the office for us to help them fill out their application. Okay. So as much as they say like, oh, my parent not helping me, we here to help. So if you know you can't fill it out and you need support, 375 McCarter Highway, we here, 3rd floor. So don't ever get discouraged. Don't ever feel like because your parents are not there to support you and making sure things are getting done. If you need your Social Security card, we can help you with that. You need an ID, you need proof, whatever that is. We here to help.
Hold on, because you just said something.
Right. No, it's something that we was.
It's something personal.
Yeah, word, and we was
2 days ago.
Right.
I'm in an argument.
Right.
A heated. I'm not gonna say argument.
It's a debate. It's a debate.
Not between us. Not between us.
It wasn't between us. We was on the same side. They was telling us we was wrong.
It was a heated debate between my oldest son. He was trying to take up for my younger son, right? And the thing was, because he don't have his Social Security card and he can't do nothing without a Social Security card. No one's helping him get this. You guys are not helping him do that. And I'm like, first of all, he's old enough to get his own. That's one. 2, he never asked. 3, what job? See, his thing was, it has to be a job he likes. And I'm like,
we go through that all the time.
What in the world is going on? So it was a heated argument, and you just clarified something that was part of the biggest debate of all, the Social Security. So could you reiterate that?
Yeah, please, thank you.
Yeah, because
because we was trying to.
I may be old, but I ain't out the loop. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm like, I just went and got my Social Security card and my birth certificate. I know what's going on.
Let the young brother know.
Still told us, we wrong.
Because my son always thinks he's right. And I'm trying to tell him, like, son,
we was wrong.
I love the passion, but you're wrong.
Yeah, so we all work for the city. We all work for the mayor. So when you have the homeless department, when you have the housing department, when people get burnt out, they have resources to help. So our job is to what? Make sure we come together. It takes a village. So if I know I have young people who is going from house to house, I'm seeing a lot of 21 and 22-year-olds because I'm outside for real. I see a lot of 21 and 22-year-olds that's on pills and they don't have a home to go to. Like, who's there to help them?
Right.
So we have to go to the other departments, our other people that's supposed to be doing service. We're supposed to be servicing. Right. So, yes, we're going to call. Listen, one of our kids don't have a social. It don't happen often. Right. But if we need to make that call and say certain things got to get done based on what's needed, they're going to do whatever's possible. But a closed mouth don't get fed. So how we going to know if y'all don't tell us?
Right.
So how we going to know if you guys don't let us know what y'all need? So just make sure you just got to be honest with us, because ain't no judge on here. Rock put us in a position for a reason. We're young. We're going to meet y'all where y'all at. We're going to make sure that we being intentional with y'all. We're going to make sure that we giving y'all the tools that y'all need, because that's our job. And we don't consider this a job. We really like
here to help.
That's really a gift.
And let me say this, and I guess with all the hatred, I got to give Rock his flowers. I got to give Rock his flowers, because flowers can grow from concrete. So let me just give you your flowers, my brother, because you help my sons, and they're working, and my sons love it. They love the fact that they're working. And that one son, it's this one son that I have. And I asked Rock, I said, Rock, can you help my son? Rock said, yeah, I got you. I'm going to call you right back. Lo and behold, he called me right back. He said, I need you to speak to my assistant. You said her name earlier. Kiana. So he said, yeah, call her and, give her the information, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay. Telling my son to call her. My son never called her. Never showed up. So you got to go to Central High School. It's from, and he goes, I'm too old, Dad. I'm like, no, you're not. They go all the way to 24 years of age. You are 21. So he never showed up. So that was the whole debate an argument between my two children, you know, because one is, you know, he's Malcolm Farrakhan. The other one is like, you know, he's the boy that cried wolf. You know, like he want a job, but he don't want to go. You know,
I got money, but don't want to work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He says, "Oh, I'll go anywhere. I'll take any job, but I can't." I'm like, "Why? I don't have a Social Security card. My mother mommy ain't get the Social Security card from me, and you're not helping me get the Social Security card." So
grown.
that was the debate. So thank you for clarifying.
They told us, no, you gotta have your parents with you to get your Social Security card and your birth certificate.
Right.
I'm like, what?
We was going that. And I called Rock. I called Rock right after that.
You have to have your parents to get that.
The job people request most is any job.
Right.
And, you know, I always say to them when they come in, I ask them, well, you know, what do you do? Oh, I'll take anything. Well, you know, they don't hire for anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and this is the reason why, to be honest with you, the educational system has to get more on focusing on. I mean, if a child coming out of high school, by the time they reach the 10th grade, should have some understanding on what it is that their plans are once they leave school. Rather they going into college or rather they not going to go into college. There should be some sort of interest that should be. And by the time they graduate, after you give them a diploma, they definitely should have some understanding. You know, to see kids that graduate high school and really don't have a direction on where they want to go, it's really disheartening to me. I got to be honest with you. And when they come into my office all the time, because I spend a lot of time talking to kids in that situation. And I don't, you know, it's like at some point we got to get kids into the point of understanding that, you know, you're going into adulthood. That's, you know, and I did this during the orientation. You know what I'm saying, when we had the orientation. And I was telling the kids, you know, parents don't stop loving you at 18, although you become an adult.
Right.
You're still our child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't stop loving you at 18 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I know you grown, you want to do what you want to do, you can make your own decisions, all that, but we still want the best for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The problem is we just can't enforce it on you anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take the reins to do it on your own. And the problem is that if you spend too much time out there lollygagging, that's what my mother used to call it, lollygagging. If you spend too much out there lollygagging, right, then chances is you're going to get a record. Something bad gonna happen. You're gonna be away from the workforce thing, and then by the time you come to us, now you have all these barriers that you've created within you. That is much more difficult. Not that you should give up, because we can help you with that, but it's much harder if you just come out of the system understanding that you're going into adulthood and that you have some understanding about what you want to do so that we can help you get into the direction. Saying anything is just not a solution. And I hope that when you get interviewed for a job, that's not what you're saying to an employee, a possible employee.
No, that's what I said. When they ask you why you want to work here, I just want to work here. You know what I mean? Y'all hiring, that's why I want to work here.
We have to prepare more our individuals, right, to be successful when they're applying for these jobs, because they do that. Yeah. I want you to understand.
I know
that a lot of people don't get hired just because of that. A lot of people don't get hired because they got tattoos on their face, and they think that it's okay. They're young, they put these tattoos on their face, and they go to a job. No one, people's not hiring. They should discriminate, but they will discriminate on you. You know what I'm saying? Based on that, that we're not understanding that if you really want to work, like you said, Zay, you have to prepare yourself to want to work. You just can't. I got the same sons that do that. Mine do the same thing, by the way. You know what I'm saying? They want to work, but they don't want to work. They don't want to go to work. You know what I'm saying? And they think it's your responsibility to ensure that. No, I love you. I want you to be successful, but you're grown. You're an adult now. You now have to have a decision about what you want to do. Listen, I had to make a decision to come out the streets. You know, when my son was born, I made that decision to come out. It was a clear decision. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming out the street. And then I started putting in applications for jobs. And then I wound up getting a job as a maintenance man, making $7.35 an hour. That's what I was making, $7.35 an hour. Now, anybody that know what I was doing when I was out there doing crazy stuff, know, like, Rock out here making $7. Like, a lot of my friends was laughing at me. My best friend, which was my partner, looking at you like they're looking, like that's exactly how they was looking at me. You know what I'm saying? My best friend that was my partner, you know, I tried to get him to come with me. I was like, dude, just, you know, let's go. It's over. Let's just go and do something different. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not, you know, and he's staying thing. But he's dead now. You know what I'm saying? He was murdered like 4 years after, you know what I'm saying, I went to work. Guess who would have been with him if I was
didn't
still
go to
out
work.
there with him. I'd have been out there with him. That's the reality. He would never have went where he went and got murdered without me. If I was, you know what I'm saying, if I would have still been out there, you know what I'm saying, doing what I was doing. So you have to begin to make decisions for yourself, and you have to take accountability yourself. And I think that's one of the things that during this orientation I try to put on the young folks that come through. You are accountable.
Right.
You know, I love when parents come to the orientation with their kids, because we do have some parents that come to the orientation with their kids. And, you know what I'm saying, and I try to get them to understand, like, listen, it's okay that your parents are here in the room with you, but ultimately, you are accountable. A lot of times I get young men who mother bring them to my office. You know the first thing I do? I tell the mother, I'm all right, man, I'll see you later. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but just wait, I'm outside. I'm the driver home. I need to talk to him.
Right.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
not gonna open up with you right there.
Well, not only he's not
Pause.
gonna open up, he need to understand you can't go on a job interview with him.
Right.
He came in for a job interview, really. You know what I'm saying? And he can't
hold his hand.
You can't hold his hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
He good at watching Cosby.
Yeah. He wants the job because he wanted it all his life.
You don't want to work at McDonald's.
Yeah. So the first thing I do is excuse the mother. You know what I'm saying? Where they come up in the thing. Because at the end of the day, your son has to be accountable. He has to understand that he has to begin to make those decisions. That all you can do, you brought him in the right place. You brought him here. You gave him a ride to the location.
Right.
But sitting next to him
can't make
does
him
not
drink the
help
water.
him. It does not help him. The best thing you could do is go out the room, let him have a one-on-one with me, so now he could come out there and have a bet, because I give him a real conversation. I give a real conversation. Like, I don't hold back. You know what I'm saying, on my conversation. We go, if you come down to my office and you serious about things, I'm going to talk to you. We ain't playing this game. We're going to have a conversation. So we have to understand, like, these kids got to be held accountable. And we got to hold them accountable. We can't keep holding their hands. We can't keep turning around and thinking we can do it for them or wishing on them. We have to say it is now your responsibility. But we have to be clear with them that you have to make a decision that this is what you're committed to doing. If you're not committed to doing it, no matter what Cody say about training, it's not going to happen. No matter what Cody say about, you may have to put in multiple applications before somebody, it's not going to happen. No matter what Aisha say about the training that she has, we have work experience program. No matter any type of, any of that happens, if you're not committed to it, and you don't believe that you have to commit yourself to it and it's just going to happen for you, then it's just not, it don't work that way. That's not how the real world works. And I promise you, no one's going to hire you with that belief.
That's right.
People gonna hire you thinking, listen, if I hire you, especially if I'm a company, I'm looking at you as profit, meaning that you have to make profit for me. If you're sitting before me and I don't think I can make a profit with you, I'm not gonna hire you.
That's right.
You know, I got a deli. I'm not hiring a person to make sandwiches for me if I don't think that person can make a profit for me. I'm hiring you based on the fact that the hourly wage I'm paying you, I can make more money based on the work that you produce. If I don't believe you can produce that work, then I'm not going to hire you. Right. And that's with any company, any business. And people have to understand that mindset, know what you want. Know what you want to do so that we can prepare you to do it. Because sitting in front of people saying, I'll take anything or I'll do anything, is just not an answer for them. And chances is you're probably not going to be hired based on that conversation.
Sound about right.
Yeah.
So what? We got the young kids in the house.
Yeah.
Let's pick their brains.
I
Let's
think
bring
a couple
them up.
of them went to the bathroom.
Bring them up.
I think a few of them went to the bathroom, but yeah, they didn't stepped off a little
They
bit.
said y'all old folks talking too much.
Yeah, like,
You know,
man, y'all said it was our turn. Hold up.
That is definitely the deputy.
Yeah, they was over there like this, ready to jump rope.
You know, they look at Aisha and Cody as old folk now.
But no, they was ready to jump rope. They're like, oh, they mentioning us. We about to go up. Oh no, they back to no. Yeah, man.
So while we wait for them, have you guys came through the program?
Yeah, I did.
No,
you did.
Just Cody.
Okay. Yeah, just Cody. So what was your experience?
My experience, great question. So my introduction to the program was when I was at Rutgers, right, majoring in marketing. Mm-hmm. So when I went to Rutgers, one of the things that they implemented is that if you do an internship, you can get credits. So I didn't want to take another class, right? I'd rather do an internship where I can get 3 credits. So I ended up finding the internship with New York Works. And that's where I kind of entered in, focusing on social media. So like all the social media platforms that we see today, probably except for Facebook, because I think he created that one. We literally post quite often, right? Because it's important to get out the message. So the young people that we had here today, I've asked them to record the conversation, right? Because it's important for us to create a reel, right? Put it on our platforms, and also shout you guys out for allowing us to be on your platform as well.
Appreciate
So that was my start. And then, they saw something in me, and I kind of worked my way up. We had Kiana, like Aisha mentioned, same thing. She came in as an intern a few years ago, and then she stepped into a role as a supervisor after one of the other supervisors left. So I do want to shout out the leadership team, Deputy Mayor Mohammed, down to the other directors that's in our office. They really pour into us, coach us, give us guidance. Sometimes they yell at us crazy, right? But it's all in the coaching, and we listen to them, right?
So I know y'all got two different departments. Do y'all ever coincide both departments?
Yes. I always say, and I always look at things as a team. You only as good as your team, and there's certain things. I'm a basketball player. You got some that's a point guard that can see things from a bigger scale. You got some that only have their back towards the basket where they can only make layups. So when it comes to me and Cody, we were working together in the same department for a while before he decided to transition out. I was like, wait, no, I still need you. Because some of the things that he offer is some of the things that I'm not necessarily interested in, and he actually loves it. So I always call on him a lot, especially when it comes to data, when it comes to anything with using the computers, because I realize that my gift is different than his. Right. So as much as he think he getting away from me, I'm always coming right back to him. And then I realize in a position, and as we grow into these positions, that we need each other. So we both deal with the same population. So when it comes to anything with programming, anything with trying to find a way to make it make sense, if it don't work for me, it can work for him. So yeah, his gifts and the things that he offer is like amazing. Like he's saying he's very humble, but I don't think I would be comfortable in a position I'm in if I didn't know I had Mia Cody.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I like that.
They out there like Shaq and Kobe, man.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask a dumb question, but sometimes dumb questions could be the smartest question, right? Do you ever have disagreements?
Do we? Yes.
We about to have one right now. You brought it up,
right? You know what I mean? I'm about to say,
I disagree.
You done started something, man. God damn, you done started something.
But these are the realities.
We definitely have our back and forth for sure, right? We definitely do.
Hey, well,
we don't agree on a lot of things, right? But at the end of the day, right, it's about the work, right? So
there you go.
The notion, and I told my staff this, by the way, my staff is for the most part 2 times my age, right? My thing is I don't necessarily care who likes me, right, or dislikes me, right? I'm more focused on respect and everyone being on the same accord and same mission, which is at the end of the day, you're a public servant, which is guiding the underserved to get to a point where they're self-sufficient. So, we have our back and forths. We all have our back and forths.
You got that on right.
All the time.
We have them up here too. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it up here. Don't worry about it.
But that's part of the team. That's part of the team. So.
Cody walking in that motherfucker like, look, I don't care who don't like me. Y'all niggas gonna work today.
I can hear the arguments now. This is not a basketball court.
With this data. Data.
And I can hear her. I was MVP. You better.
No, for real. To be honest, it be like that though. Like, and I'm gonna be honest, because when you come from a space where you used to being in a position of leadership and like leading your team and being a pack, like sometimes like being an athlete and transitioning into a career, you have to humble yourself in a lot of ways because it's not the same. You don't know what the next person's dealing with. You don't know how to deal with different people, leadership styles. So for me, I'm like, yeah, we all got one common goal, but y'all not hearing me. But in all actuality, I was learning and I was growing. So I had to learn just because it's no way that we be pouring into these young people and telling them to do a thing if we're not going to do a thing.
Right.
And I think it's important that we
accountability.
And that's hard. So I do hold myself because I'm
there you go.
I'm very.
Sorry.
I'm a fire. You know, and I'm a Leo. I'm loud. I'm very passionate. So sometimes that passion can come off like, who you think you are?
Right.
You know.
Yeah,
So
no, I'm an Aries.
it
You know what I
took
mean?
us
Fire.
It took me a while to understand what that looks like in that room.
Right,
It's
in
people
that
that's been
space.
there as long as I've been born. You know, it's people that's been in there as
Hey.
They need to
low blow. All you get.
Look, that's all right, Rock. I felt that.
And then it's people like Cody who's been there when they was coming up in terms of like the social media. So I had to understand my role as a leader as I grew into this leadership role because Rock put me in those uncomfortable positions to level up. It's either I'm a swim or I'm a drown, and I understood that. So as much as we bump heads, you know, iron sharpens iron, and I really feel that when it comes to me and Cody. I don't know too many like us, and the more we embrace each other in terms of what our strengths are, y'all got a rude awakening for the city of North.
Yeah, I
That's
see
right.
that, man. Cause
man.
Shaq done left and went to Orlando Magic. They said, "Hold on, we need you. We need you back over here real quick." Like,
You got a good coach over there. I'm telling you, I didn't know nothing about politics until I had a first
That's a
conversation with him.
That's a
now
fact.
I feel like I should run for something
No,
now.
for real.
and Rock's so
talking
nonchalant with the
Yeah,
information. It's like, is he?
No,
like,
he's not
accurate? Like,
He's not selfish with the information
at all.
Like he it's like
it's
you know,
not no barriers to this. It's like that's it. I know it's more right. No, nigga, that's not it. Do this, and this is what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So
and I
can
respect
definitely
that. I
appreciate
respect that. I respect that. You know what I mean? A lot of people may have different point of views, but you know, that's all learning process. You know what I mean? That's all learning curve.
That's life.
Because you can learn from, you know, I learned from Rock. I learned from the ones who disagree with him.
That's a fact.
You know, you know, Felicia says this all the time, and I love when she coins this phrase: "A broke clock is right twice, two times
in a day."
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, if you can learn, you can learn. You know what I'm saying? But let's bring the young folks on, man. Because I've been waiting patiently for them. You know, I got some
Don't get shy now. They are
bring the youth
cut
up,
shy.
man.
He talking about, you want us to talk? Yeah, y'all been hearing us say
Let's see
y'all.
what the North youth really talking about, right?
Yeah,
quick.
we want y'all to
Let's
talk.
get them on.
Come on up here,
Let's
man.
get a round of applause.
Give a round of applause for them, man. Come on now, there. Don't try to be shy. Come on now. Come on.
Come on, because we got some questions.
Let's go get up here, man. The people want to know, man.
We got some questions. What's up? How you doing? This guy got full of energy. Come on up here. Come on,
trying to hide.
Get on in there. Oh, we got another one.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh,
Yeah. He was already ready.
Oh,
It was
trifecta
hiding.
in here. That's that triangle defense. The coach already working. Let's play the coach. How y'all doing, man?
I'm doing good, you.
And what's your name?
I'm Makai Madison.
And what's your name,
I'm
sweetheart?
Navaya.
And your name's sweetheart?
Mariah.
Talking to the mic. Talking to the mic one more time.
Mariah.
Mariah.
Two Mariahs?
Mariah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So listen, how y'all love these people? You see how I led with it. How much do you love these people?
People as in who?
As the team. As Cody, and Rob.
Yeah, this is kind of on the spot. So, you know, I think I love them. You know, they pretty much do what they had to do. They pretty much ensured that I get paid. They make sure that we all get paid.
Oh, we get paid.
So, but also,
Keyword, we get paid over here, y'all.
Like a true Norca.
Rock. Excuse me. I got an application.
Yeah, but they are also mentors. They
That's
do
right.
mentor us. I can see a lot of myself in Cody, and I feel like we have a lot of similarities.
Okay.
So I feel as if, you know, if they help me get paid and they also give us great advice, great people.
Tell them you need the job so you can get them fine linens.
Exactly.
So you look like Cody. And you?
Word.
Step up to the mic. Step up to the mic. Don't be shy.
Don't get shy now.
Don't be shy. It's only half of the world listening.
I love all of them. Like, yeah, especially my aunt. You know, because I get to see the side that nobody else gets
Auntie?
Yeah, I get to see the side that nobody else gets to see. And, like, she is really a great leader. And I feel like all of them are great leaders.
That's right.
That's what's
that.
up.
But, yeah, I agree with they make sure we get paid.
Hey, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. It's about your money, about your funds, your coins. You need those.
Rock it, auntie.
You need that. Get me mine.
Okay, next up.
Oh no! Don't start that shyness.
How I feel about them, right? Yes. I do love them a lot. I've been with them for years now, and each year I've been with the program, or even like each year I've grown, and not only have I grown, I've grown in many different ways, and I could say, Miss Aisha is she she do her thing. She does her thing, and with her it don't just be about, oh, we gotta pay these kids. She actually genuinely cares about the kids, and that's one of my favorite things about the program. They're genuinely doing it for the kids, like, and not only that, they are gonna make sure you're paid right. Cause I could tell you off of personal experience, they're gonna call every single last person and make sure everything is good. But
see that
I can see that passion is overwhelming into this conversation.
No, that was dope.
But yeah, I love them. I love being a part of the program. Period.
Yeah, that was dope. I like that.
Word. Now you guys still in school?
Yes.
Okay. What school are you going to?
I'm in college. I go to Clark Atlanta University.
Okay.
Illustrious Clark Atlanta University.
I'm talking about.
I graduated from NCA.
Okay. You going to college?
Yeah.
You ain't decided. That's all right.
I gotta be real quiet.
That's all right. Yeah. Make that decision though. Make sure you know what you want to do in life. Don't just stay there too long, because you might be stuck. Yeah. Don't stay there too long. Know what you're gonna do.
I don't plan on being stuck.
Okay. That's right.
All right.
She ain't want everybody to know, she said.
Okay.
She ain't want to put all her business out there. She ain't want to put all her PI out in the streets.
Auntie, you did your interview. This
Yeah.
my interview.
She ain't want to put her business in the streets, because your business out there, you had 3 dates. She ain't want to put her business in the streets.
I'm diabolical right there. Okay, next. What school you go to, sweetheart?
I'm basically in a program, but we're not quite on the creek, but we're not quite on the creek, but we're just know I'm gonna be a National Guard in a couple years. Not a couple of years, very soon.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Well, you got
some people don't know
what she want to do.
Yeah, you gotta know what you want to do. You focus
some people
on
don't know what they want to do.
Let me ask y'all a question. I want y'all to really think about this before y'all answer, right? Did this experience make y'all want to leave Newark or stay and build in Newark?
You want me to go first?
Well,
it don't matter.
We already know what she's saying. She's about to leave.
I'm going to say, living-wise, I do want to leave Newark, but I do want to stay and help as well.
Okay, I like that answer.
I agree with her.
No. Y'all ain't about to keep picking the middle one now.
Well, you can't. She agrees
I
with her.
live in Newark. Like, I don't think nobody mind says like they want to stay where they grew up at. You know. So yeah, but like I love Newark. I would love to help build, be a leader. You know, help out.
All right, there we go.
That's good.
There we go.
Yeah, we like that.
All right, now, no duck the smoke.
I would say this process has definitely. Well, I already left Newark. I go to school in Atlanta, I go to Georgia.
Okay.
Right.
But I will say this process is definitely made me want to stay in Newark and help out, especially with this program. Because this program, specifically this year, I'm working in the office, which I'm in school for business administration.
Okay.
So working in the office is something that I really want to do. So this internship has definitely helped me. And even coming here, Cody has asked me to come help him make content for our page.
Okay.
So I feel like being in school for marketing, especially business administration, this internship has definitely made me want to stay and come back every single summer. I've been here for I think 4 summers now.
That's right.
So
That's
yeah, this is my 4th summer.
Okay. All right.
Yes. So yeah, it made me want to stay, but I did already leave.
My cousin graduated from
Somebody getting that
Clark.
guaranteed bonus.
Yeah, my cousin
don't say no name.
My cousin graduated from Clark. She came and left back too. You know, we get it.
All right, guys. What's the biggest lesson you learned on the job?
I would say the biggest lesson I learned on the job is definitely adaptability. Adaptability anywhere, especially in a workplace, is very important, and especially in life in general, it's also very important to be adaptable. So I feel like, especially in this workplace and this internship specifically, adaptability. You know, one day they'll tell you to come in the office and do this, and you just gotta be like, okay. And it taught me skills. It taught me that whatever skill that I learned in life, I can definitely apply it into this job, and I definitely apply it into the workplace in the future. So
Right. So you gotta keep that mindset, because I call them and tell them to come into work. They be like, "What you mean? Now? You want me coming now?"
That's not true on my behalf. I don't know what that man is talking about.
It's true on my behalf.
I be calling him. I be calling him, bro. What's up, bro? You coming to work today? You feel me? I'm here. You here? I'll be there.
Okay, y'all want to answer?
One lesson I learned is I can say definitely don't just do your job. Go above and beyond, because it might not just be that for you. You know, you can work your way up. You got to show people. Like, you just got to show them. You can't just be, laid back and just doing the normal. You got to,
That sounds like some advice for you, Buzz.
We learned it from the youth today.
There you go.
Take notes.
There you go.
A lesson I would say I learned on the job is that
Come closer to the mic, sweetheart.
if you're somebody that I don't know, I used to be real shy and quiet, and I didn't know how to speak up for myself. And when you can't speak up for yourself, it's not going to get you nowhere, and you're going to miss out on stuff just off the fact that you didn't speak up for yourself, and you should have. And yeah, that was a lesson that I had to go through. Yeah.
So do you think 6 weeks is long enough, or should the program last longer?
I would say for me, I'm not here for that long. I'm only here from May until August. So 6 weeks, I feel like it's enough for me, but I would also love to do longer.
Okay. All right. See, like, what?
6 weeks is not long enough.
It's not long enough? Okay.
I feel like 6 weeks not long enough, only cause like the kids be learning in the program, and it's like once the program ends, it's like their whole mindset with the program that they had going on is going to end soon too.
So it's like back to the
they gonna go back
same
to,
old. So
until
what you think can motivate them to keep that mind state, to keep going, even without the program?
Even without the program, it would be like, I don't know, like stuff that'll bring them back together or something. Like, I don't know. Like keeping in contact more and stuff, because it's like they do keep in contact, but it's like after a while the kids just be over it, because I don't know if it's because they don't see you no more, they don't got no motivation no more, nothing. Like, I don't know, they need more. I don't know I don't really know can motivate them.
What you think?
Me?
Oh,
I
don't know. I was sitting here thinking too, like what could motivate them? It's very hard.
What you think could motivate?
I don't know.
I think that for a lot of kids, especially in Newark, that they kind of live in survival mode. So I feel as if this program is definitely an escape for them, like she said. In this program, they develop a professional mindset. They come here, they actually have responsibility, and they know what to do. So I feel like when they go back to school, it's just kind of like, okay, I'm in school, I got to get it done. If I want to go to school after this, I'm going to apply. If I don't, I'm just going to work for the rest of my life. Right. So it's kind of like with this type of job, it's kind of an escape for them, especially out their house during the summer, to just not rot during the summer.
Right.
So I would say the only thing that can help them maybe more community-based things, more community-based events. But I know this job does host a lot of community-based events, and especially Newark, so maybe just, more events.
Okay.
More events.
Free events also.
Free.
Right. Let's just not forget that.
Right.
More events.
They tired of coming out they check.
And of course, what they started off, all they've said is them funds. If it was some funds, they're in there.
How long you guys been in the program? How long has it been for you?
It's been 4 years. 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
And for you?
4 years.
And for you?
4 years.
Okay, so I'm assuming you already got a check already.
Yes.
All right, so my question is this. Good. All y'all got checks already. So this is the question I'm going to ask you. One, what was the first thing you bought with your first paycheck? And two, Did you open up an account or you just spent all your money? Like, did you go get a savings account to save some money? Or you just
balling out.
You cashed it and you just spent
To
it
the
all?
mall.
The first thing I did was actually put money into my savings account.
There you go.
And then the second thing I did was actually go to the mall.
Yeah. See, I knew.
In the savings account. But yeah, I was trying to.
No. He put some.
I put some of my savings
Yeah,
and
he
I still
put-
had some left
right,
over.
that's right. He put some to the side. He did it right. He
Put it
did
in the
it.
savings account.
No.
And I saved it for when I went to the mall.
I put the portion that I wanted to
There you
save,
go.
but the bigger portion went to the mall.
How about you, young lady?
I put some money in my savings account, and I did open a bank account. And then I start ordering stuff, like ordering stuff. Food,
You sound like my
clothes,
son. My
stuff
son
like
did the
that.
same thing.
Got my hair and my nails and stuff like that done.
Thanks to Rock, my son had his first check, and he. I said, son, let me hold $1. He said, Dad, I'm trying to save up. I'm trying to save up, Dad. That dollar's gonna hurt my savings. I'm like, $1? He's like, Dad, I'm trying to save up. 2 minutes later, I see him with running past me. I'm like, where you going? Oh, my DoorDash is downstairs. What? Yeah, I got some Buffalo Wild Wings, Dad.
I thought you were trying to save.
Save me your dollars. What about you?
Trying to save my money from you.
Okay, y'all. My first check was actually my birthday weekend, so what I did was...
man.
No, y'all. Actually, I took some money out, and I don't really know how to save, so I gave it to my aunt to put in her savings account.
Hey.
And
So you know how.
then
Listen.
I
So you
took-
know how.
You gotta watch out though. Them aunties be spending.
Auntie got her own money.
So you know how. You see, you know what I mean?
And then after that, I went birthday crazy.
I know that's right. So now here comes the honest question. Here's where the real, true question comes in. When you got your first check and you're around the house and everybody know you got money, how many siblings came to you and asked for $1?
My siblings have their own money.
So you ain't getting nobody nothing.
Not one dime.
I know that's right.
But did they ask? That's the question.
Yeah, did they ask? Did they ask?
They have their own money. They don't need to ask.
Right.
I'm the only sibling that live in a house.
Okay, so that's all my money. I don't got the
Mine, all mine.
What's up, birthday girl? What did you do?
Me on other hand.
Yeah, the gang of
I
them.
got younger siblings that definitely came and asked me for some money, and I definitely gave it to them.
Hey, that's all right though.
Hey, they passed the
But
word
they
out.
didn't ask me to- They knew it was my birthday. They didn't do too much. I probably gave them like $30.
They passed the word out. She gave me
Now,
something.
I know for
Word. My turn. Yo.
I know from my experience when I worked for a summer job and I got my first check, my mother had her hand out like, okay, some bills, some of these bills, time to pay bills. You getting grown, time to pay for the bills. Did you have to go through that?
I personally did not.
Okay, all right. Don't worry, it's coming. It's
She
coming.
like,
If
I
you ain't
just
getting
told
paid,
you.
it's coming.
I just moved out. I just moved in with my aunt, so she didn't ask me for no bill money, but
Okay.
I definitely gave her some money too.
Look.
Run that for what you owe.
You like, I got to get another job messing with y'all.
That's what happened. You're grown now.
Right.
Let's get it.
Right.
Let me ask y'all something real quick too. What's something that y'all would tell you? Y'all all from Newark, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we know Newarkers. We know Newark. We know. What I'm saying. What's something that y'all would tell the Newark youth, like, to get the most out of this program? You got to do this one thing. Like, what would y'all say?
You gotta put your pride to the side, cause these kids don't know how to put their pride to the side, and they let their ego get to them, and they try. I don't know. I feel like they try to. I can't think of the word. They try to. I don't know. They just want others to accept them and all. Like they try to fit in too much, and it's like, put your pride to the side, cause all that catching attitudes, that's not gonna work in the real world.
Right.
And you're not gonna get nowhere like that. You're gonna stay right where you're at with the attitude.
He may go lower, tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep it 100. May go lower than what you already are.
I would say ask questions and get familiar. Because, like, the more questions you ask and the more people you get around, well, the more adults and stuff like that, like the directors and stuff like that, the more you talk to them, like, they have stuff outside that they can help you with and stuff and things like that. You just gotta ask questions. Right. Like, you gotta ask the right people.
They can help you solve more than just the job. Yeah.
I would say to just personally live in the experience. I would say a lot of people try to rush through it and just come to work and go home. But like everybody else just said, you know, put your pride to the side. You got to talk to your employer. So just live in this experience and really take it for what it is, because I really don't think you're ever going to have another job like this. I think every other job is probably going to be like they said, maybe fast food, or like it's kind of hard to get a job in the office at 18, 14. So yeah, just live it up.
Right.
Yeah. In this world that we live in now, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard not to get people. People are selective in their advice. Like, for example, I'm the oldest in this company, right? And I have a lot of the young ones, you know, younger, working with me. So I listen to them a lot because they know certain things that I don't know. And I think that's what the community needs. Sometimes the community needs to listen to the children, because the children have the answers sometimes to our problems. So I think sometimes we should listen to the children. So with that being said, what are some of the things that you think you could change in the summer programs? If they came to you right, if Rock came to you right now and said, give me something that you feel in your mind that we should change about the program, what would it be?
We know that's auntie. We don't see it.
Yeah. Honestly.
Keep
honestly.
it. But
if you was in a situation where you had the chance to become one of the directors and they asked you this question, how would you answer it?
I would personally say, this probably is going to be a little bit selfish, but I would personally say, since I'm a college student, I definitely want to have another opportunity during like the winter time, or definitely when I'm in school, to be able to work remotely in some type of position, because I know definitely trying to work during school is hard and go to class. So I would like to have something that's remote and something that I can do, especially like working in the office or being some type of marketing something, or some type of, marketing something. I feel like that's something I would like to do. So I feel like that's a personal change that I want selfishly.
Hey, man.
Next meeting.
Honesty, man.
There's not much I really think, but I really think one thing that they probably could change is I don't know. Some people that come to the job, like, they come just to get paid. I feel like they need more people that they know are passionate about the kids and really care. Like, not just the people that just come in to get through the job, get through the day. I think they need more people that really feel for the kids.
That's good. That's a good answer. Both of them was good.
I don't know. I don't know what to change.
That's all right.
At least to me.
Right.
That's all right. All right.
That's cool. That's a good answer too.
Got another question for you. What career do you dream of having when you're older?
Without pay involved, or with pay involved?
With pay, of course.
Career job. I would like to be something of a marketing manager. I would like to work with celebrities and like manage them, kind of like a image architect, if you ever heard. I feel like if I can really take celebrities and refine their social media, refine their like an image basically. Like a PR publicist, pretty much, and be like their marketing manager.
All right, but since you said
not really.
But since you said non-paying or paying, so you must have had like a non-paying one in your head too. So that one too.
Non-paying, well, I would like to say that I would like to work for doing nothing. I would say that's definitely. I don't like actually having to come in and like listen to people.
Hey,
like,
man,
if I can get paid for doing absolutely nothing and just going out and spending the time going to the mall shopping, I would love to get paid for that.
Me too.
I wish
me too.
I think everybody would like that job.
Hey, sign me up with him. Yep, I want in.
There could be a fight at the line.
I was here first.
My answer was gonna be the same thing. My aunt already told that I applied, and I applied to college.
Business all on the streets. God
Business
damn.
management. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't want to be bossed around. I want to do the bossing.
I know that's right.
Like,
You know, my mother used to tell me, ain't nothing better than having your own.
Exactly.
All right. We ain't let you out the woods yet. Come on. Let's take care of everybody.
Okay. Well, when I leave from the National Guard thing, I want to come back and be a real estate agent, and also I want to run. I don't know if I want to run a business, but I just know I want to come back and be a real estate agent and a boss. Like, I just want to be a boss. I don't want to be bossed around.
You figure it out.
Yeah, I'm going to figure it out.
doable.
I'm not too... I still got stages to accomplish.
I got one last question for y'all, then we're going to let you off the hot seats. All right. If you could speak directly to Honorable Mayor Raz Baraka and city leaders, what would you thank them for, and what would you ask them to improve?
In the city?
Yes.
To the mayor.
To the mayor.
They elaborated on that one. That's all
I really have to think about that. That's a good question. I would like to thank the mayor probably for this program, honestly, truthfully, because like I said, I really do not like working, and this program has definitely given me the opportunity to where I can come into work and actually like coming in, and I can actually come into work and look forward to actually being in a position where I'm actually working with people who are way older than me, but they still respect me in a way where they know that, like you said, they can listen to me, actually take my advice and take my feedback. And I'm working alongside my mother this year, actually.
Oh,
so I'm kind of like her little assistant. So yes, my mother, she says like she don't think that anybody else could be as efficient with her as I am, because who knows you better than her son. So, and I would say that she definitely said, even personally, she said to me that this is actually kind of the most work that she's got done with me working alongside her.
Right.
So thank you for this program, and I can thank you for my mom for having me work with you. But something that he can improve on, I don't know. Maybe like I said, the events. I know that we do have a lot of events, but the events aren't really marketed towards the youth in a way where they actually want to go, I would say. Like, I feel as if the only people who will really know events where youth will want to go to is the youth. I feel like a lot of events are like grown adults trying to have kids come to events, and it's like, which is good in a way, but I feel like we need a lot more youth on the team to actually be like, you know, maybe we could do like a free movie night where all these kids could come in and actually have a free movie night and watch, like, I know this new Spider-Man came out, and the seats are completely booked up. In order to get any seats, we have to go like 40 minutes away to a movie theater. So I feel like having a free movie night for these kids to actually come in and actually enjoy seeing a Spider-Man is definitely something that I know a lot of kids will want to do, and I feel like it's actually really accessible. Maybe not free, but maybe discounted, you know? But yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Right. Hey, that's real dope.
I would thank him for the opportunity, because not a lot of kids out here got this opportunity.
Right.
And one thing I would ask him to change, I really don't know, guys. Like, I don't.
That's okay.
You can say nothing.
Yeah, you can say nothing.
It's fine.
Say
It's fine to me.
Right, that's
Like,
it.
really
It's your
fine to
opinion.
me.
It's your opinion.
She said it's fine. I'm getting out of here anyways. I'm
I
over
mean, it's
here
your
for a couple
opinion.
more
It's
days.
fine. It's great.
She's like, I ain't got nothing. You're just.
Yeah, I don't got nothing for real. Maybe just more stuff around the city that, like, I don't know, like, stuff that people would come and want to see, like, nice, like, I don't know what kind of stuff. I could say, like, statues and stuff. I don't know.
Statues.
Not statues, but you know how you go to, like, cities and you see flowers all around and stuff. Like, we could make the city more beautiful.
Okay.
More wildlife.
Yes.
Let me ask you
Hold
this
on,
real
hold
quick.
on. I got something you can ask.
Nah, you
the
said your
mayor
last
to
question.
improve.
You said what?
I got something that you can ask the mayor to improve.
Uh-huh.
To ask them to improve the media for the city.
Oh, yeah.
Tell them that 8 Squad Rebel Radio is the media for the city. because no one's gonna give the community information like we do. It's not. You're not gonna find this information on bulletin boards, or on billboards, or anywhere else but 8 Squad Rebel Radio. That's what you asked the mayor to improve.
You heard? We ain't
heard that from
Yeah,
me.
you ain't hear that from us over here though. Nobody. What?
Carry on, Buzz.
What you say, Buzz? You had something to say?
Some of us gonna look at it
I
like,
know you fucking lying.
we just gonna ignore those people. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna ignore them.
Damn.
No, we dead serious. Damn. He's fired right now. Sure.
We got
He said,
to fire him, boss.
He said, take him with.
We got to fire him, boss.
It's the ageism that I go through every month.
We got to fire him, boss.
From 9 to 1 p.m. I gotta deal with it. Nah, but let me ask y'all a question. What would y'all say? Y'all said y'all both started 4 years. Y'all been in this program 4 years, right? So what would you say to that kid that signed up for this program 4 years ago? Knowing what you know now, all the money you spent, I was like, nah.
All the money you didn't made. Hold up.
I think I would say hang in there, honestly. When I first started, I was at, where was I at? I was working at Newark Library, actually. I was doing the community planning, City for Community Planning.
Okay.
And I had to go to Newark Library and like meet in this group, and it was like we would meet like once or twice every week, and I did not like it. I hated going to Newark Library every day, but like I knew that the actual cause was good. But like I said, just having somebody tell me what to do is kind of like, it was annoying. But the actual volunteer experience, and actually I was able to go to high schools and actually talk to like elementary school students, actually way younger than me, and actually listen to them actually doing the same thing I'm doing right now. And we would go and we would actually write and ask them, what do you think we can change in the city? And a lot of them said they want to see more parks, they want to see more wildlife, actually.
Right.
So I feel as if that was actually a good thing. And now 4 years later, I'm working with my mom in the office doing what I want to do in college. So hang in there.
All right.
Hang in there.
She like, back to me. Like, back to me again. I told y'all already.
They're like, I'm
nothing.
questioning
Y'all
that. I
don't need
gotta
to
get
fix
work.
nothing. Everything good.
I would tell myself, girl, make that bank account and let your mother be the owner of it, and you save that money, because they pay they've been paying well, but like the job I was at, my first job, it was someplace off Elizabeth Avenue. It was like a media spot, and I hated it too. Like I was like 15 maybe. I hated it too. They should have picked better jobs.
Okay.
Maybe that yeah.
I would tell myself, I don't know. I would tell myself thank you, because my first job here was at Berkeley, and I don't know, the stuff we was doing there, it caught my attention. Like being at Berkeley College, it made me start thinking about careers and everything. And I would say thank you, because sometimes I really wanted to fall asleep, and I'm so glad I did it.
All right. Man, it's a lot you learn from young people, man. I really appreciate you guys coming up and giving us your opinions and what you've been through, and letting the other children know that it's all right to work. It's a cool thing to have your own money, right? Having your own money is good, right?
It's a great thing.
You ain't gotta ask nobody for nothing. You know, you become the person that's getting asked for a couple of dollars. You know, I guess, let me hold $1. Let me get $1 from you. Anyway, but I want to thank y'all for coming up, man. Thank you for being courageous, coming up. A lot of people can't get on the mic and speak. You guys were a little shy, but we brought it out of you. Laughter makes everything come out perfect, man. So, I want to thank Rock. Man, we want to bring everybody back on. We just want to thank y'all as we close out.
Yeah.
We want to close out with everybody.
So can I just add something, please? So I just want to say, because what the young person said was important about what happens after the program.
Right.
I think it's important that people understand, because they're right. They're actually right when they say that. When you have a good experience and then you have impact, and when you on a work site, there are people there that is there to help you kind of mold into what you're doing. But the problem is that, like they're saying, that when they leave, they don't really have that experience because you don't have the people that's assigned to do that, and that we have to get more people to be like volunteers to do that.
Right.
Outside of the workplace. Not give them a 6 week and 8 weeks. Some of these kids are, I assume they're in the 8 week program, right? It's the 8 week program.
Only the ones that's over
18, right? So we got so we have two programs. One's a 6 week program, one's an 8 week program, and unfortunately, like you said, we can only do but so much with the resources that you have. Outside of that, I think that it's important that adults, especially when they're going back to school, that we take more, we give more attention to what the kids' interests were, what they did. I would actually, I think that the school, for the kids that do work the program, should ask them about their experiences and, what they did, the kids that did work that summer, what did they do? And what did they learn from the experience? Maybe clearly, right, if they're in a classroom with other kids, that they can give that work experience and try to help, other kids understand what the work environment looked like. Maybe they have that same opportunity the next time around. I do think that we need to have more mentors and people that concern themselves after these programs are over. And these kids are going back to school and pay more attention to, in my deli, I'm telling you, the kids that come in, a lot of kids that's at the bus stop after school in front of my deli, I go out and talk to those kids. A lot of them I bring in when they come in and sit in my, like when it's cold outside and they want to get away from the cold and they come sit in my deli, I actually go and talk to those kids while they're in that deli and and I ask them just the same question that you asked them about their careers, what they thinking, what school they're in, how's school, what have you thought about, stuff like that, to try to give them understanding that, there are people that actually care about what you're doing, beyond just your parents, we go through things at home, but sometimes coming from a stranger is more, you listen more,
effective.
It's more effective, coming from, I probably help more kids just coming walking in my deli, but it's not that their parents ain't tell them, that they ain't listen to their parents, just like my kids don't listen to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I probably assisted more kids because of that, because they're paying more attention, because I'm not the one telling them every day what to do. I'm the individual that they can actually say no to, but they take the time to listen because it sounds like I actually genuinely care about it. So I do think that more folks need to mentor. When I first came into the workforce job, when the mayor hired me, the first year I was there, I took on 5 kids that I was going around while they were signing up for applications, and I was trying to get the 5 people that were the worst that I were hearing in the crowd. So I would see some young lady that was acting up, and I'd be like, yo, put her in my office. You know what I'm saying? I hear a young man down, yo, put him, I want him with me. It was 5 of them that I had committed to. 2 was girls, and people asked me not to mentor girls. There were people that said, Rob, you should not do that. I'm being honest with you. There were people that told me, you shouldn't mentor no girls. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I think that girls should know there are good men out there too.
Right.
Like, I don't have, I understand why they were saying it, but I was like, that's not my intentions.
Right.
So I don't have to worry about that because that's not my intentions. So I appreciate you trying to protect me, you know what I'm saying? But that's not my intention. You know what I'm saying? I don't have those type of thoughts about no young girl. So that's not, she don't even have to worry about that with me. And I thought it was important. So it was 5 young people that I had took when I first came into office, and I brought them in my office. There's 3 boys, 2 girls. All 5 of them, like the 2 girls was always fighting, crazy, like just off the hook. One was out of school at the time. They had kicked out of school. And the 2 boys, the 3 boys, one was in school and 2 of them was having issues at home. And I told them, listen, I'm gonna have y'all with me for the 4 years that y'all. They was all freshmen. I said I'm gonna follow y'all for the 4 years. Every year I'm gonna make sure you're in the program, and every year you're gonna be assigned to my office, and then I'm gonna put you in different places that I think you should be. based on what you tell me your interest is. And for 4 years, I did that. And I built relationships with their parents, you know what I'm saying, to make their parents feel comfortable. And I followed those 5 kids for, you know, all of them graduated high school. Some of them, you know what I'm saying, all of them got careers, training programs that we offer through the program. A lot of them went through those programs. I don't think any of them went through the college. That's just not, this is what I'm trying to say. Majority of these kids aren't making decisions in college, and we got to prepare them for success elsewhere. But hey, one of those young ladies, you know, she moved to Georgia, and it just shows you like your impact that you have. Like, I'm like a father figure to her. Like, she calls me to this day. She come up here, and when she had a kid, show me the baby, call me up. Hey, Rock, can you please take my niece who needs to, you know what I'm saying, to be mentored. I need you to take. Now I have her niece with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Another young lady that 2 years ago in the program, we had a shooting on Harley Street. That the young lady, you know what I'm saying, was involved with, was kicked out of school, and I told Mayor, I'm gonna take her with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring her with me. Don't worry about it. I got her. You know what I'm saying? Took her from the program that we had, and I had her with me. And I said, listen, you can be with me, but here are the things that you have to do to stay with me. And she did it. I went back into school, had a better relationship with her parent. She done graduated high school already. Got her a career that she working on. She one of the people I'm trying to be a police officer. I'm trying to convince. Now she's my goddaughter. You know what I'm saying? I go to my God. I done took her on trips with me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? With my daughter, because her and my daughter is the same age. And so, you know, I just think that, you know, we have to pay more attention to these kids that's out here. And sometimes they just need to know, and they need to know that you're not afraid of them. And I think that's the big part, is that we have this program over, it's called Remix the Kicks. They always get me this program, right? And I always tell them it's one of my best programs. They do a lot of crafts and stuff in the program, but I always tell them it's one of the programs, because the young lady that does the program goes beyond just like she teaches these kids life skills. Like, she teaches them to be respectful. She teaches them to, you know what I'm saying, to care about themselves, about plan, about, you know, their future. Like, she pours a lot into these kids, and we need more of that. Right. You know what I'm saying? And like, when these kids leave her program, she still communicate with them. They have chat rooms. They still talk to her. They call her when they're going through schools. They have problems. Like, they look at her as a mother figure throughout the year because of the love that she's instilled to them through the program year. And, you know, I think this is what has to happen more in, you know, the city of Newark when it comes to these kids, that more of us have to care for them, take them on as mentors, and even just to be an advice, somebody that they could talk to, somebody they care for. All the kids that I've mentored since I've been there, all of them have my personal number. All of them call me, and I check up on all of them. Even the ones that's graduated already to school, I try to figure out, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I got one of the young men, he done moved to North Carolina. He got a CDL license that he got through us. He drives tractor trailer trucks, and every time I call him, why is he on the road? Hey, what are you doing? How's things going? Like, you have to, you know, concern yourself about, you know, where these kids is going and what their future, so that when they do, these programs do end, that, you know, they still have some sort of understanding that people still care about where their future lies. And I think the schools just have to do more, and adults have to do more into making sure that, you know, the kids, and it's not always going to come from the parents. Like I said, I think kids take it more from folks that's non-parents. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Take advice from them, because, you know, you wind up telling them exactly what their parents saying. Mm-hmm. But they're listening to you. They're just not paying attention to the parents because it's the parent. Mm-hmm. And so we just got to take more accountability with the youth in the city to make sure that they strive. Is the reason why I focus on these young folks and put young people in charge, so that they can do. This is what the Newark Youth Program is about. This is what Workforce is about. As you can see, this is who's running it. You know, I tell them all the time. Yeah, they do the work. They always come in my office. What do you do? I make sure you do what you're supposed to do. That's my job. You know what I'm saying? And they're the ones doing the work. Yeah. This is the representation that's out there. And instead of always being negative, right? You know what I'm saying? And talking about what ain't happening,
right?
Or what
Talk
we
about
not doing.
Yeah.
You know, talk about the good things that do happen,
right?
And just don't give criticism. You know what I'm saying? Give some advice. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow will be the first paycheck for the 6-week program, and you know, every child should be getting paid. But if a child misses pay, then call us so that we can turn around and correct it. Don't go onto the internet you know, payroll errors happen wherever you right in the city of Newark. They got 3,000 employees. I'm telling you right now, every 2 weeks there's a payroll error. You know what I'm saying? In the city of Newark.
About that.
I mean, it happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens. So, you know, you're not perfect. You want to be 100% perfect, but you're not 100% perfect. But we have people that will just be negative. They'll go out and say, nobody got paid. Right. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let's, you know, that's not real. You know, let's just focus on the kids, them having a good time, enjoying their summer. I tell them all the time, these are, when they have their orientation, these aren't your ops. These aren't your enemies. These are your coworkers. You know what I'm saying? The people in this, everybody that work in the Summer Youth Program, they are your coworkers. They're your coworkers. And understand that when you go into the real world, you're going to have coworkers. And you can't view them as your ops, your enemy, somebody that you got problems with. You have to figure out how I'm going to get along with my coworker if you plan on being able to provide for yourself and your family in the future. And if you treat your summer job like that, then when it's time for you to go into the real world, you'll have a better opportunity out there to be able to provide for you and your family. And we need more adults out here to ensure that that's happening. Put some time in these kids. Mentor one. You know, you don't have to take on 5 like I did. Take one. And that you just focus on, and you try to assist and put in a direction so that at the end of the 6 weeks, you know, they understand that, you know what, there's still opportunity out there. Let's just help you find what that is.
Right. Well, I want to thank you, Rock, for bringing them up. Let me just tell all 5 of you guys, and I'm up there with Rock. So let me just tell y'all, you guys, all 5 of y'all, are a breath of fresh air, and we thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The community thanks you. We need more of you guys. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
We'll be back with more kids.
Yeah. So, well, I was just going to say that. I was going to say, listen, when the program's over, I would love to have you guys back so we can get a report on what happened and what's next. All right. Thank y'all for coming, man. It's been a pleasure. And I thank everybody for tuning in, everybody listening. And as we always do it, the moral of the story is this. A summer job is about more than earning a paycheck. It's about building your future. Every day you show up on time, work hard, respect others, and give your best effort. You're building a reputation that can open doors for years to come. Your first job teaches you responsibility, accountability, teamwork, and the value of earning what you have. The money you make may be spent, but the lessons you learn will stay with you for the rest of your life. To every young person listening today, don't take this opportunity for granted. Please don't. Ask questions, like they said. Learn something new, save your money up. And remember that every successful person started somewhere. This could be the first step towards your dream career. Success isn't determined by where you start. It's determined by your attitude, your work ethic, and your willingness to keep growing. Today was a beautiful day. We learned, we listened, we valued. Keep believing in yourself, keep chasing your dreams, and remember, your future is built on what you do today, not tomorrow.
Okay.
Right. So listen, man. Like we always say at the end of our show, wherever you go in life, I'm sorry, I'm about to mess it up. Wherever you go in life, wherever you go in life, take God with you.
That's right.
Because if you can't take God with you, then you should not go. All right? We love you more today than we did yesterday.
Why is that?
Because we learn more about you. We learn to like you, to learn to love you. All right? And we love you this much.
Y'all all have to do this. All y'all got to do this. Come on, everybody. Come on, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
And you know what? Ain't a
damn thing you can do about it.
Not
a goddamn thing.
So listen, I need everybody out there to have a blessed day on purpose. Take care of yourself and each other. We'll see you tomorrow. Fire?
I got one more thing before I say it. I holler. Ain't no I, bro. Ain't no I, cause you. Nah, I know that, but this person needs that, brother.
Go ahead.
Well, shout out to Felicia. Thank you, Felicia. You know what I mean? You know, give a shout out to Felicia. Thank you. Appreciate that yesterday. All right, now.
Okay.
Now.
Fire?
I holler.
Sexy. Let me see you get sexy with it. These girls ain't got nothing on you, and I'm trying to get next to you. I'm looking at your body. You killing it, shorty, you just got a body. The police should be arresting you. I'm still trying to get next to you. I'm still trying to get next to you. Police should be arresting you. I'm still trying to get next to you. I've seen sexy women before, but soon as you walk through that door, it's like no one exists anymore. And I loving the way your body moves. These other bitches got nothing on you. I'm looking at your body. Don't need to get it, girl, you already got it. Baby, can I buy you a drink? You got me looking for my wallet. Oh, you a sexy bitch. Let me see you get sexy with it. These girls ain't got nothing on you, and I'm trying to get next to you. I'm looking at your body. You killing it, shorty, you just got a body. The police should be arresting you. I'm still trying to get next to you. Let me say, still trying to get next. Let me say, police should be arresting you. Still trying to get next to you. What started off as a liaison only turned into infatuation. Shots at the bar, no chasing. All eyes on us, they steady hit us. We can make our move to the dance floor. Body language saying that she want more. She ain't know my two-step is on point. Whole club on the valley playing my new joint. Got me feeling a certain type of way. Trying to get up in that box like it's moving day. Hey, tell them haters they ain't got it. Hey, shorty know she killing, she gon' win, and he swept away. Oh, you a sexy bitch. Let me see you get sexy with it. These girls ain't got nothing on you, and I'm trying to get next to you. I'm looking at your body. You killing it, shorty, you just got a body. The police should be arresting you. I'm still trying to get next to you. Still trying to get next. Let me say, police should be arresting you. Still trying to get next. Let me say, let me hear you say, still trying to get next. Let me say, police should be arresting you. Still trying to get next to you.
Word. Look. Girl, you got me high right now. You got me high right now. Got me praying to the Lord. Shit, I think I need a sign right now. I need a sign right now. Tell your ex pipe down, cause he really out of line right now. He out of line right now. Never felt this shit before. Ooh, girl, you got me high right now. Right now. Right now. Ooh, we ain't gotta settle down right now. I never felt this feeling before. She got a hold on your boy, it's like I'm touching the stars. She keep on giving me more. She left a man in the past cause it was something he lacked and she not really too sure. The homie can handle that, cause it's a difficult task. She sent them straight to the door. I ain't perfect, but I never let her fall. And she said I never stress about it, baby, I just move on. But my love is real and you can't just say anything to me. You don't understand, you gotta lock it down. I don't wanna give you the key to my heart. Wasn't with it, she ain't wanna have it my way. No ordinary love, had me listening in the shadow. I knew I wasn't ready, shorty got all in my mind. Now I'm thinking about it, cruising on the highway. Girl, you got me high right now. You got me high right now. Got me praying to the Lord, shit, I think I need a sign right now. I need a sign right now. Tell your ex pipe down, cause he really out of line right now. He out of line right now. Never felt this shit before, ooh, girl, you got me high right now. Right now, right now. Ooh, we ain't gotta settle down right now. Girl, you can have it, tell me how you want it. I can tell you feeling me, you thought I never noticed. Don't hesitate to hit me up and tell me where you at. Don't worry, I'll be there in the moment. Girl, you know that you bad, you flown it. You the type of girl I think I probably wanna grow with. I see you every time you at my shows. You don't ever wanna say what's on your mind, but you show it. Now I've been working overnight, but for this dime I might not put in overtime. You been single cause you say that love is hard to find, but you here cause you don't wanna be alone tonight. Look, he's like Eddie Murphy to you, girl, I do a lot and he do little. If I take my shot, then this love will hit you. Heart locked in the box, but the keys are with you. Girl, you got me high right now. You got me high right now. Got me praying to the Lord, shit, I think I need a sign right now. I need a sign right now. Tell your ex pipe down, cause he really out of line right now. He out of line right now. Never felt this shit before, ooh, girl, you got me high right now. Right now, right now. Ooh, we ain't gotta settle down right now.
Look, I always get what I want, cause I can buy it. I'll be in another store, never get tired. Don't trip, I don't just get by, baby. I know I can thrive, baby. I know I'm gonna make it. I always get what I want, cause I can buy it. I'll be in another store, never get tired. Don't trip, I don't just get by, baby. I know I can thrive, baby. I know I'm gonna make it. Bigger figures every year, yellow diamonds, Brazilian hair. Man, I'm just living, don't give a care. And don't you try to play me, baby, I don't play fair. Hopping off like superstar life, that's what I like, and I'm playing cool. Aiming so high, got Lee inside you when I ride and I'm on the move. Private parties in the palm trees, getting money, made my dreams come true. This ain't no luck, I've been prayed up, got my weight up, you can do it too. Got a few on the low, can't wait to be my guy. But if you didn't know, I don't got the time. You just don't get it, do you? It's like you gotta lose screw. You gotta work hard in this life, shit don't get handed to you. And I be moving dolo, cause I can't trust in the soul. Cause they be smiling in your face, secretly wishing you fall. I always get what I want, cause I can buy it. I'll be in another store, never get tired. Don't trip, I don't just get by, baby. I know I can thrive, baby. I know I'm gonna make it. I always get what I want, cause I can buy it. I'll be in another store, never get tired. Don't trip, I don't just get by, baby. I know I can thrive, baby. I know I'm gonna make it. Bigger figures every year, yellow diamonds, Brazilian hair. Man, I'm just living, don't give a care. And don't you try to play me, baby, I don't play fair. I think I like these little lies. It ain't nothing but a dream, turn into reality. Sitting at the BET, taking over your TV. Never worry about a price, having the time of my life. I never miss something, no label. This is the shit I was made for. I always get what I want, cause I can buy it. I'll be in another store, never get tired. Don't trip, I don't just get by.